good thing about it is, Watson, we could easily go on we could go first round of playoffs, go on the road the second round of playoffs, and then there's a good possibility that just with how the bottom of this bracket is, there's a good possibility we might even get to host the third round. You know, who knows? A lot of can happen, but just getting back to what you were saying, big playoff implications tonight, because nobody wants to go play St. Joe until you have to.
Right.
And we saw just a couple of years ago, we've been down there, that when you get to Jackson, anything can happen. We were a heavy favorite against Starkville Academy a couple of years ago, and really played the worst game we played all year that year. Unfortunately, it was in the state championship game, and, you know, you still talk to some people who feel like we got cheated out, but we won't spend much time on that tonight. But the thing is that, you know, we see anything can happen.
Yeah, and the key to this whole deal is work your way into the bottom half of the playoff bracket. Avoid being in there with St. Joe, who was just a juggernaut. And so like we said, Colonels and Saints tonight fighting for playoff positioning, and a win would certainly be beneficial to the Colonels' playoff future. And you know, like we said, if everything we just talked about, certainly possibilities. I hope tonight is not the final game of the year at Legion Field. You'd like to think the Colonels get another shot, maybe two here at home, because, you know, like you made mention to all year long, nobody wants to come here in the playoffs. And but that's down the road. Colonel's got to take care of business tonight, and they got to do it against a team that comes in riding high. The Saints winners of 4 straight after losing their first 4 of the year. This should be a very fun ball game. I see it being high scoring. Could be a shootout.
It could be, and it might be one of those things. It's not the team that makes just the one mistake. It might be the team that makes the least mistakes. Because we might see a couple balls put on the ground. We've seen some guys slip in warm up, so it might still be a little slick out there. We're going to throw the ball around a lot, I think, both teams, and so you might see some turnovers in here. But I think it's going to be a fun game. I know that in the past, John Reed McClendon, he likes to throw the ball around. He likes to go hurry up, no huddle. He likes to go fast. And so with that being said, you know, it's just us matching one another. And it's going to be a fun one. So like we've already said, let's come out tonight, come enjoy this beautiful weather that we have, and just come enjoy some good high school football, because I think that's what's going to be, some good quality high school football tonight.
We're getting closer to kickoff here at Legion Field, about 5 minutes away. Colonels and the Saints, a couple of 4-4 teams looking to get above 500. And it should be a fun one. Beautiful weather. Starting to get a little chilly out. Finally, football weather. Last week, I don't know if you call that football weather. It was downright cold in Clarksdale. But great night tonight. If you're in the area, come out and join us. We're expecting a good one. We do have live video stream tonight. If you can't make it out, video stream is available at youtube.com. Search for the Indianola Academy Sports Network and find that there. Our audio stream is available online at supertalk.fm/high school. Scroll down to the IA helmet and take us with you anywhere you go. And we certainly appreciate those of you who faithfully listen in each and every week right here on Super Talk for the Delta 96.9. We'll remind you, after the first Colonel touchdown tonight, you'll have an opportunity to win a $25 gift certificate to the Perch Flowers and Gifts. Be the first to text your name to 662-255-3091. Again, that's after the first Colonel touchdown tonight. Be the first to text your name to 662-255-3091. Greenville Motorsports is the sponsor of all IA Colonel First Downs. Hopefully we get to give them a lot of publicity tonight. Our halftime show will be brought to you by the Larry Vance Scott Station here in Indianola. During our half, we'll have Lost Pizza Trivia. And coming up in our post-game show, we'll be naming the Bill's Body Shop Collision of the Game. I can't wait to get this one kicked off. I've tried to stay away here the last couple of weeks from predicting the college games at the half, because I've just been brutal. I really think we're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, man, look, I've been excited about it. Just and you know, a dear friend of mine's the head coach at Greenville Christian, John Reed McClendon, and you know, so I've been looking forward to just being that one of those weeks you don't talk much to them about this, no trash talk or anything like that. But I'm like you, Watson, especially with what we're coming after. You know, Coach Nestor, I know when you was interviewing him this morning, you know, he was talking about, you know, that he felt like that they're playing their best ball at this time of the year. And to be honest with you, that's when you're wanting to be playing your best ball. And so I think with that being said, us coming up with 2 wins back-to-back, being senior night, we're in for a treat. I really believe that. And so it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a fun night. I'm like you. I can't ready. I'm ready. Can't wait for them just to tee that ball up and for us to get this underway, because I'm looking forward to it as well.
They've wrapped up the senior night pregame ceremonies. Captain is getting set to meet at midfield. Colonel captains tonight are the seniors that we mentioned just a little bit ago. Captains for the Saints, number 66, Ezel Landrum. Number 12, Jack Rigsby. Number 55, Keenan Howard. And number 14, I believe it is Fred Kingdom. You know, we talked about the size of Greenville Christian a little bit earlier. They've got a sophomore on their line, Brian, Wendell Poindexter, 6 foot, 320 pounds.
Yeah, and you know what? Like you said, just he's a sophomore. He's just going to get bigger, Watson. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's. I'm just glad I'm up here in this booth and I'm not having to.
You're not lined up.
Oh man, Lord no.
The 22nd all-time meeting between the Colonels and Saints. The first since 1999. Hopefully, after this one, the Colonels can party like it's 1999. We'll step away. I'm sorry. We'll step away, take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the Delta South Motors pregame show. You're listening to Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Robertson, and on behalf of Cannon Motors of Mississippi, I invite you to experience the Cannon difference. We pride ourselves on customer service and look forward to serving you. Our Chevrolet dealership on Highway 61 in Cleveland has a selection of vehicles that will meet your needs. We hope that you'll take advantage of the great deals we have on our new Chevrolet Traverse, Tahoe, and Silverados this month. And remember, when the smoke clears, nobody beats a Cannon deal. Nobody. Chevrolet, finding new roads.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism, wondering how much value their car insurance company is really delivering. If you're one of those, State Farm agent Andy Daniels of Indianola can help you get to a better state of mind. He'll talk with you, listen to you, and he'll put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, backed by 24/7 customer support. Call State Farm agent Andy Daniels of Indianola, 887-1561.
Right.
20 seconds.
You mean camera 1.
Make money. It's time for our first guest to pick a category of their choice. Alex, I'll take reliable banking for 600. Though it's local, this bank is known for having expansive online capabilities. Community Bank. Correct. Reliable banking, 800. The Small Business Administration ranked this bank number 1 in Mississippi for SBA loans. Community Bank. Correct again. Reliable banking, 1,000. All right, Alex, this is for all the marbles. This bank is truly like no other bank you know. Community Bank. We have a winner.
With Indianola Electric, we would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We're in our 2nd generation operating under the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuild electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3232.
Welcome to Robertson Ford. How can I help you? I'm looking for some fluids for my house. I can help you. What kind of floor are you looking for? I am looking for Mannington hardwood floor for my bathroom, my laundry room, and my kitchen. Do you have your sizes, or do we need to measure? I have my sizes, but I don't need you to come measure.
Whatever your flooring needs, Robertson Floor Service Indianola has got you covered. 662-887-4477.
We give free estimates and free cokes.
Get ready for the woods at Outlaw Sporting Goods in Greenwood. Find stands, attractants, feed, ammunition, rifles, and shotguns. Outlaw is a certified Benelli dealer. Find boots and clothing from Southern Marsh, Cool, and Drake. We have a wall of handguns, archery range, bows by Hoyt, Elite, and Bowtech, crossbows, youth bows, Rage, broadheads, Yeti coolers in every size and color. Duck hunters, we have decoys, shells, and waders. If you need it, Outlaw Sporting Goods has it. When you leave Outlaw Sporting Goods, you just feel better. Outlaw Sporting Goods, Greenwood.
Hi folks, I'm Randy Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you. Whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof, we're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center. And go Colonels.
Pecans are only the beginning of what you'll find at Indianola Pecan House. Stop in for gift items from your favorite universities, great silver and gold jewelry from designers like Ronaldo, gourmet food items, cupcakes, caramel and pound cake, pecan pies, all made fresh daily. And they also create custom gift baskets for any occasion. Come in and sample the most recent flavors of pecans, crunchy praline popcorn and crunchy praline. Serving pecans around the world for over 30 years from 1013 Highway 82 East, Indianola Pecan House, home of the original praline pecan.
An accident in your vehicle is always unpleasant, but getting it repaired doesn't have to be. Scott Lofton and the staff at Indianola Collision will help you through the process. From the insurance company to the actual repairs, we use the best parts. It will make your truck and car look just like new. Our 24-hour record service, a rental car available if you need it, and a skilled, friendly staff make Indianola Collision the #1 destination for body work on your vehicle. We hope you don't need us soon, but we're here when you do. Indianola Collision, Highway 82 East in Indianola. Call us at 887-2000.
Welcome back, Watson Cook. Brian Burge with you from Legion Field as IA senior Carolyn Kelly wrapping up the national anthem here. What a beautiful job she is doing. And we're just about ready for kickoff between the IA Colonels and Greenville Christian School Saints. These teams fighting to get above 500, fighting for playoff positioning, and it should be a fun one as we wrap up the Delta South Motors pregame show. Delta South Motors located at 400 Highway 82 in Indianola. They are your Delta dealer with the better deal on late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. And on Saturdays from 9 to 2, go by and see Tommy Cook or give him a call at 662-887-7757. You can find their inventory online at deltasouthmotors.com. You can also find them on Facebook, and bank financing is available at Delta South Motors. Brian Carl's won the toss to further option to the second half. Spencer Robertson will kick left to right to open things up. We'll see this high-powered Saints offense on the field first.
Yeah, just want to see Spencer just continue doing what he's been doing all year long. He's really had a lot of good touchbacks, no wind tonight, so we're just going to see how powerful that leg really is. He had a good stiff wind with him last week, but I still believe he could have made that 48-yard field goal that he did make, even without the wind. But here we go, man. This is what we've been waiting for.
Will Riley and Mike Mohead back to return the kick, and it will be Riley who will take it at the 4. Looks for return room up the Greenville Christian sideline. Gets to the edge, and he's going to be taken out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. Spencer Robertson getting downfield to make the tackle. Saints will open up with decent field position. They'll put it at the Greenville Christian 29.
Yeah, he was just a couple yards short from putting that in the end zone and getting the touchback, but they do have good field position, and hopefully our defense, they can stand tall right here. They did a good job first half last week, and hopefully they can just build on that momentum that they had last week. Like Coach Nestor alluded to, had a very good defensive effort, and really it was the difference in the ball game, and hopefully we can have the same kind of success this week.
Saints will open in the shotgun set. Marcus Anderson, the quarterback. One receiver to the right, 3 receivers stacked in tight to the left side. Anderson tucks it, runs it near side, taken down behind the line of scrimmage by Braden Kimball. They'll mark it back at the 26, a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, that's what you got to have tonight. Is our defensive ends are going to have to get off those blocks from the big offensive linemen that we've already alluded to tonight. A big offensive line that Greenville Christian has, and I believe that was a design quarterback run. I don't believe that was an option or anything. They were just seeing what kind of space they could have. But it's going to be tough. I think the difference in the ball game is going to be who can get out wide.
Call it 2nd and 12. They put it at the 27. 4 wide for the Saints. Anderson works from the gun. He'll hand off straight ahead, looking for running room, nowhere to go. Colonels converge, led by Jeff Rainey, who draws the start at nose guard. They'll drop him, no gain on the play. That was, I believe, Prenoy Ganaju on the carry.
Did a good job pronouncing that name. I was looking at it in the pregame, and that was just going to wait to see you say that. But Ganaju didn't have any space running the ball, and our defensive line really made a good stop. Last week, this is what got us in trouble. We were able to get off we did good on 1st and 2nd down, but we got to get off the field on 3rd down.
3rd and 12, Anderson looking to pass, in trouble. Runs to his right, chased from behind, and he's taken down for a sack back at the 23. Colonels bust through and bring him down. That was Thomas Putnam leading the charge defensively there. And Obasanjo in there as well for the Colonels. What a start defensively. St. Joe looking at 4th and 16. They'll have to punt it away.
Yeah, it was a good stop right there, and that's what we needed, actually, just to get off the field. And, Thomas played a little bit both ways last week at the end of the game and really made a good play, took the ball away last week. And so I'm not really shocked to see him out there. I think he's going to be under center as well, but he's a very smart kid, so you got to have him back there.
Austin Stokes back to punt. It's a high, wobbly kick. It's at the Saints 46. And rolls into Colonel territory. Will be down to the 48. Great field position for the Colonels, who will take over 1st and 10 at their own 48. No score. 9:38 to go in the first quarter.
Couldn't ask really for a better start for us. You got good field position. You got a good 3 and out right there, and so everything went well for us on that first defensive stand. And so we just need to build on that, and hopefully we can get a score right here on our first drive.
Colonels quick to the line of scrimmage, Putnam under center with Selby in motion near side. They hand it to him, and he's dropped for no gain on the play. Tackle made by Marlon Palmer, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Colonels.
Yeah, that's our bread and butter right there. Our toss sweep, or also somebody coming in a jet sweep right there. That's usually what you see. That's Coach Thatcher likes to start the game off with that, just to see if he can build it off of that. Nothing going right there, but that's something that you're going to see. I believe last week that Leland touched the ball 19 times, so he's going to have a big workload again tonight.
I formation on 2nd and 10 with Powell and Selby. Selby goes out in motion, far side, handoff straight ahead, Powell, and he's free. He's loose in Saint territory, down to the 20, to the 15, taken down from behind. Do they give him the score? No. They're going to say he's down at the 1. Credit Lawson Stokes with getting downfield. 51-yard rumble and a Greenville Motorsports first down.
Yeah, it was just a simple dive play right there, and it looked like a little trickeration. But here they're going no huddle again and trying to get it into the end zone really quick right here. I like this going no huddle fast.
Putnam quick to the line, gives it to Powell, who is in over the goal line. Touchdown, Colonel Ashton Powell with his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. Don't forget to text your name to 662-255-3091. Be the first to do so. You'll win a $25 gift certificate from the Birch Flowers and Gifts as the Colonels take a 6-0 lead with 8:50 to go in the first quarter. Got a winner. Lisa Terrell is our Perch Flowers and Gifts winner tonight. Congratulations, Lisa, as Spencer Robertson puts the extra point up and through. Colonels lead it 7-0. The Perch Flowers and Gifts located at 421 Highway 82 in Indianola. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Go by and see them for all your flower arrangements. Screen printing available as well. Perch Flowers and Gifts, along with monogramming, print your business cards, and a lot more at the Perch Flowers and Gifts. So the Colonels get it done on defense, and then a 3-play, 52-yard drive. They struggle strike quickly and have the early lead over the Saints.
That's exactly what we needed. You know, we just needed just a quick drive like that. But we still got 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter, and couldn't really just, I guess, drew it up any better than what happened right there. Get your quick 3 and out. Now you get the ball to start the second half whenever that comes. A quick hitter right up the middle, and Ashton Powell just busted loose and almost took it to the house.
Mohead and Wiley back deep to return. And Mohead will turn, watch it go over his head and through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints will start this drive 1st and 10 at their own 20. Could not pick up positive yardage on their opening drive. Had to punt it away on 4th and 16. We'll see if the Colonel defense can turn another dominant series.
Yeah, you know, if we can just hold them right here and not let them pick up a first down or anything like that, and just get another quick 3 and out and get good field position, go up 14-0, just like that. I know I'm speaking, you know, looking ahead of everything, but man, that's always good when you're, even if you're up 7-0 like we are right now, get up on a team. They're coming in here. They haven't been here in a long time, and that's always good. Good positive start for us tonight.
Anderson, the quarterback for the Saints, will work from the gun. Marlon Palmer in the backfield. Quick throw right side through the hands of intended receiver Mohead, and they will whistle it incomplete. Thought maybe it was backwards pass. They say incomplete. That'll bring it up 2nd and 10.
That was good awareness by Mohead right there, just to make sure that he did fall on the ball. He tried to pick it up and tried to run with it, but the referee called it incomplete pass. I'm like you, Watson. I really thought that was a backward pass, but you know, a lot of times those are iffy anyway, and so the best thing to do is do like what Mohead did and just fall on it.
2nd and 10 for the Saints from their own 20. Colonel's on top, 7-0. 8:44 to go first quarter. 4 wide for Anderson. Takes the snap, hands off to Palmer, straight ahead. Has running room as he comes near side. A stiff arm on Brown and works across the 30, and he'll go out of bounds there. First down pickup for the Saints.
Yeah, you know, once they caught us with not as many defenders on this side of the field, and you know, they did the number count and saw that, look, if we go to the far side of the field, we got a chance to get outside, and that's exactly what it did. Brendan Brown tried to make a tackle, and he just broke that tackle, and Brendan's got to come up and hit him, wrap up to stop this big back.
3 receivers stacked tight to the right side of the formation. Ball on the near hash. Handoff to Palmer, straight ahead. Hit at the 33 and taken down there. Walker's the pony, the first to get to him. Jeff Rainey and John Luther Selby in there as well.
Yeah, you know, I saw that they pulled their left tackle, and Palmer, he just cut it back up. He saw an open field right there, picked up a couple yards, and picked up 4 yards, and brings it up 2nd down and 6. That was a good stop right there, just for Zapponi to come up from his position right there and be able just to put a good lick on that running back. You got to hit him low. He's a big guy. He's 5'7", 190, so he's not easy to bring down.
2nd and 6, Saints from their own 34. Ball on the near hash. Anderson from the gun with Palmer in the backfield. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Makes the give. Anderson running right. Powell giving chase. And he's going to be hammered in the backfield. Powell slowed him down. Reeves Polifini came in and laid the lumber. There's a Bill's Body Shop collision nominee.
Yeah, I think you said it best. He just laid the lumber to him. He hit him good, and he wasn't able to go anywhere. And you know, the main thing is you know, we talked about it all year long, is you got to pursue to the ball. Even if you don't make the tackle, you just do a run and slow the guy down. That's exactly what happened. He laid the wood to him. That was a good hit by him.
4-yard loss, 3rd and 10. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right for Anderson. Ball at the Saint 30. Anderson runs the option left side, pitches to Palmer, makes a cut in the backfield, gets by 1 man, and then taken out of bounds across the 35. John Reese Jackson coming over to make the stop along with Thomas Putnam. Brandon Brown in there as well. They'll mark it at the 37, I believe. 7-yard pickup, 4th and 3.
Yeah, you know, I think they're keeping the offense on the field right here, Watson. So this is a big down early in the game right here. It's a big statement for us. If we can stop them, got great field possession.
Colonel's move, no whistle. Ball hasn't been snapped, and finally, we've got a whistle. And they're going to call this against Greenville Christian. don't think the Saints agree with that. Sylvester Walker, who stands 5'10", 280, just a sophomore, did not agree. No, I think he'll go against the Saints. 5-yard penalty now, 4th and 8.
I know I was watching Coach Bridges over here on the sideline. As soon as he saw that big lineman move, he was screaming and hollering, trying to get him to throw the flag, and I think that little bit of help right there made it happen.
Stokes back to punt. Rugby kick, and he shanked it. Goes off to the right. It will hit at the Greenville Christian 42 and go out of bounds near the 45. If that's where they mark it, it's an 8-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 Colonels from the Greenville Christian 45. Indianola on top 7-0 with 6:38 to play in the first quarter. About to get it back with excellent field position.
Yeah, you know, Watson, we really don't talk about it. You never do that much, but you know, our special teams have really been a difference maker this year. You know, James Hill, before he had his season-ending injury, you know, he was punting really well for us, so we don't mention that much.
Dana comes in motion near side. They toss it to him, makes a man miss in the backfield, and works back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play for Dana. 2nd and 10 coming up from the Greenville Christian 45.
You know, they read that play. They know that if we bring somebody in motion like that, that they're usually going to fake the pitch or they're going to get the ball. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to touch the ball. Houston Dana came in last week and ran that play a couple of times and he had good success on that. So I'm not shocked that probably Greenville Christian saw that on film this past week.
Putnam under center on 2nd and 10. He'll toss it near side to Selby. He's hammered in the backfield, dropped for a loss back to the 47. 2-yard loss will result in 3rd and 12. Marlon Palmer coming up to make the tackle.
Our offensive line is going to have to do a really good job tonight just with getting a helmet on a helmet and seeing if they can just move this big defensive line. They've been in the backfield a couple times on us and leaves us in 3rd and long.
Putnam works from the gun, throws downfield, wide open. Grant Coleman incomplete. He was open at 5 steps on the nearest defender at the 28-yard line, and he just couldn't hang on.
It just hit him pretty pass by Thomas. Hit him right where you don't want it to hit you sometimes, and that's right in the hands. You know, it was. He tried to hit him in stride right there, and he might have just been a little bit out in front of him, but still could have made that catch. And, you know, I see him talking to Coach right now, and I think Grant's saying to Coach, look, I know I was supposed to catch that one.
Walker's opponent back to punt. It's off a high, wobbly kick. It'll be taken at the 17, risky grab. Antonio Moore takes it in traffic, and he'll be dropped at the 17. 3-yard punt, no yards on the return. 1st and 10 Saints from their own 17, 5:22 to play first quarter. Colonel's leading 7-0.
They got a little bit going that last drive, and fortunately for us, they just had that false start and had to punt that looked like they were going to try to go for it. They might have been trying to call us. Get us offside, but need our defense to step up and make some big plays right here for us.
4 wide for Anderson, who'll work from the gun with Palmer in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands to Palmer, comes near side, wrestled down from behind. James Roberts gets in there. Kimball comes in to help out. 2-yard loss back to the 15.
You know, that's all we need our defensive line to do tonight right there. Just what James Roberts did. He did an excellent job. He got off his block, and he was able to penetrate into the backfield and was able just to disrupt it a little bit. That's all we ask our defensive line to do. Listen, we're not asking you to make a lot of tackles, but if you can just disrupt it enough, or Ashton Powell and some of our other linebackers, you know, Grant Coleman and John Luther Selby, if they can get up there and make the play, listen, we just need you to disrupt a good play right there by James Roberts.
2nd and 12 from the 15. Anderson looking to pass, steps up in the pocket, going deep downfield and overshoots intended receiver Lawson Stokes. Robertson had the coverage around the St. 45. Incomplete pass will leave Greenville Christian with 3rd and 12.
Watson, that's going to be a very interesting matchup all night long to see Spencer Robertson against Lawson Stokes right there. I believe that they're probably one of the two. Houston Dana might be our fastest player on our team, but I believe right there closest is Spencer Robertson, and I know that Lawson Stokes, just 5'8", 180, just a good-sized slot receiver, and that's just going to be a big matchup for us all night long. And so that's going to be interesting to watch that chess match back and forth on them.
3rd and 12, trips to the far side. Anderson looking to pass, hit. As he lets it go, it's caught near side at the 15 and taken down immediately. Is Marcus Anderson on the ground. No, that's not. It was Mohead on the reception. I beg your pardon.
6.
Host of Colonels bring him down. They'll mark it at the 16, so he picks up 1, 4th and 11. And Stokes will go back and stand at his own 1 to punt it away. His last effort only went 8 yards. Wouldn't take another one of those.
That'd be nice, not even if it goes 8 yards. They won't even pick up first down punting the ball. But yeah, hadn't had much luck, and we should have good field position starting this drive.
Good snap back to Stokes, much better.
My goodness.
Wobbly kick will hit at the Saints 48, take a 4-yard roll to the Colonel 48, and that's where it will be down. Colonels will start 1st and 10 from their own 48, working with a 7-0 lead, 3:41 to go in the first quarter here in Indianola.
Just tried to throw one pass early in this game. Really hadn't had to. But really, just to be honest with you, Greenville Christian has shut us down except that one long run 51-yard run by Ashton Powell early in the football game that put it down on the 1-yard line. Then we were able to punch it in for a score. But, man, it would be nice just to get a long drive right here, Watson.
Powell, a single back, Putnam under center. They'll hand off to Powell. Ball is stripped loose on the ground, and the Saints have recovered. Greenville Christian will have it 1st and 10 at the Colonel 48. First turnover of the night goes in favor of the Saints.
Yeah, just not what you really wanted after our defense did a good job of stopping them on 3rd down and getting the defense off the field, and then we turn the ball over. We did try to run the option right there. Just wonder if there's always in the option if there's miscommunication. Am I supposed to keep the ball? Am I supposed to let go of it? You never can tell. I really didn't think that. I think that Thomas had his mind made up that he was going to give the ball. Looks like we have a different quarterback in here, Watson.
Yeah, it'll be Jack Rigsby, sophomore who wears number 12. They go out formation, turn and hand off to the second man through. And he is bottled up at the line of scrimmage. They may give him half a yard. That was Palmer on the carry. Give him 1 to the 47. We'll bring up 2nd and 9.
I tell you, Braden Kimball has played a very good game early in this game. Watson, he's already has 2 tackles and 2 assists. And so he's making his presence known. And that's, like I said, that's the only thing that you want your defensive line to do is let them know that, listen, I'm here and you're in for a dogfight tonight.
Formation behind Rigsby. He'll turn, hand off to Palmer again. Tries to run off right tackle and taken down at the 45. Grant Coleman coming up to make the stop. 2-yard gain will bring up 3rd and 7.
Another big down right here for us. They really haven't been able to throw the ball that much, and so I'm anxious to see what they're going to do with this different quarterback. I think this is more of their passing quarterback, and the one that started the game, Anderson, I think he's more of your running quarterback, so anxious just to see what they do right here, 3rd and 7.
Colonels look like they're going with a speed rush here. They've got Putnam at one end, Dana at the other. Obasanjo is the nose guard on 3rd and 7 from the Colonel 45. Rigsby, play action, steps up in the pocket, lost downfield, nobody home. Rigsby was in trouble and I think heard footsteps, but credit him for standing in the pocket. They were trying to go to Stokes, sneak down the right side. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th and 7.
Yeah, you know, and I don't want to jinx this, Watson, but man, it's been a pretty clean first quarter. Not many flags, you know, just that one false start. Listen to me say that, and then we do this. But anyway, you know, that I like having that speed rush like you alluded to. You have Putnam on one end, you got Houston Dana on the other end. 12 Gates did that a lot last year. Clinton Jones, and he really thrived in that position.
4th and 7, Saints going to go. Anderson back in at quarterback, 4 wide, working from the gun, in trouble, steps up in the pocket, throws left side, caught for the first down as they find JaMichael Short working to the near side. They'll mark him out at the 37. 1st and 10, Greenville Christian moves the chain.
he needed to get to the 37, and he got to the 37 very close right there. It was a good throw. Also, we've been close the last couple of times on that speed rush, and Houston Dana's been close to getting there, just one step away, and that shows you the difference in one step and not getting there is a first down.
Colonels on top, 7-0, 2:05 to play first quarter. Saints have it 1st and 10 from the Colonel 37. Ball on the near hash. Anderson will stay in at quarterback. Trips right. Takes a snap, swings it out, caught, Mohead picks up a big block, and works downfield for a few. Grant Coleman going over to make the tackle. They'll mark it at the 33. 4-yard pickup will bring up 2nd and 6.
Number 14, Grant Coleman did a really good job right there, just getting off his block, and was able to get there and make an open field tackle, because if he don't make that tackle, Watson, he might be just walking into the end zone for 6. Good play in the open field by Grant Coleman.
2nd and 6. Anderson takes a snap, hands off to Palmer. Straight ahead, has running room, close to another first down. He may have it. Late flag comes in. Walker's opponent comes up to make the stop. Coleman in there again as well. The market at the 26. Coach Putnam is indicating that this may go against the Saints.
Yeah, I see him pointing back, and that'd be good for us, because it was getting close to they picked up the first down, got right there at the stick. So, and they are backing them up.
Holding against the Saints.
We'll be holding against Greenville Christian. We'll back them up to the 39. Be 2nd and 12.
Second down and 12 for the Saints.
Saints taking their time getting the play in from the sideline. 1:10 to go first quarter. Colonels working with a 7-0 lead. Saints have it 2nd and 12 from the Colonel 39. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right for Anderson. Play action to Palmer. Steps up in the pocket, has time, throws downfield, incomplete through the hands of Antonio Moore. Pass was a little bit behind him. He had to change course at the last second, trying to haul that in to pass. Anderson would like to have back.
No doubt. I think that if he would have led him a little bit more instead of him having to change his direction, he could have completed that. It was a perfectly thrown ball. He had a guy on in front of him, he had a guy behind him, and he just threw the ball. He set it in there perfectly. Really good thrown pass. He just led him in the wrong direction, and luckily for our sake, it loosed him 3rd and 12.
3rd and long from the Colonel 39. Anderson will work from the gun, brings Moore, or actually sends Moore in motion far side to give him trips to the right. Colonel showing blitz. Anderson steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, caught by Stokes, wiggles his way for a first down, spins out of several tackles and works to the 10 before he's finally taken off his feet. We've been told Stokes was an awfully shifty receiver when he gets in open space, and he made several curls look silly right there.
Yeah, no doubt. He did a couple spin moves and also did a couple jukes, and was able to pick up a good game. And that's exactly what they want to do. They want to get Stokes and just give him a 2 or 3 yard cushion, and there's no telling what he can do. So our defense has to be aware of that.
1st and goal, Greenville Christian. Anderson hands off to Palmer, runs into his own man, runs into the back of Buster Willis, who sends him back 2 yards.
Yeah, Buster's a pretty big boy.
You don't see that very often.
And he's down too, and so he was hit pretty good right then.
There is a Saints player down on the field. That'll stop the clock with 31 seconds to play in the first quarter. He's able to get to his feet and will jog off gingerly. So, their workhorse so far, Marlon Palmer, who, like we said, took a good hit from his old teammate, Buster Willis, and Palmer ran into his back, and then I don't know if he caught a cramp or what, but he hopped back like Willis delivered a blow. And he had his back.
I was going to say it could have been the Bills Body Shop collision, because it was a pretty good hit, and it could be, you hope everything's okay with the kid, and I think he is. I think we'll see him back in, but it might be one of those, oh man, I just got tackled by my old guy. One of those kinds of things as well.
5-yard loss, 2nd and goal from the 15.
Either way, we'll take it.
put Cam Lewis in the backfield. Anderson works from the gun 4 wide. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Anderson looking to pass, has time in the pocket, steps up, throws downfield, flag is down, caught by Stokes, works to the 8 before he's taken out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
We'll check the penalty marker. Tell if that was Toller or Jackson on the tackle. It's Toller. I see Jackson now on the sideline.
Good open field tackle. You know, you got it, and Stokes was a little bit hobbled up right there as he gets up. But you know, that's exactly where you got to hit Stokes. I mean, it was a clean hit. You know, nothing wrong. That was a good defensive tackle. But you got to hit Stokes low. If you try to hit him high, he's just going to juke you and he's going to leave you down.
The penalties have been the killer of Greenville Christian here in the first quarter. They've had opportunities. This penalty will back them up to the Colonel 31. It will be second and goal from the 31.
Yeah, on our end of the deal, you like having second goal from the 31. You know, that's good for us. You know, we'll take that all day long, but they're just shooting themselves in the foot.
That will bring the first quarter to a close, 7-0. The IA Colonels on top of Greenville Christian after 1 quarter of play here on senior night. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Call it Low Smoke Aheadis. Some can't even pronounce it, but everyone agrees that Low Smoke Aheadis has delicious, authentic Mexican food that makes your mouth water. Satisfied customers from all over the Mississippi Delta dine with Ron and his staff every chance they get, and you will too. Low Smoke Aheadis also has a party room that you can reserve for birthday parties, anniversaries, and just a good time. You won't feel crowded, and the atmosphere is that perfect setting for authentic Mexican food. That's Low Smoke Aheadis Mexican Restaurant, Highway 82 in Indianola.
Indianola, Generation Beasy, 24. Leighton Lumber, 8th grade.
Are you looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mark Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor Pharmacy, where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. David.
Welcome back. Watson Cook and Brian Burge with you from Legion Field at Indianola as we start the second quarter. The IA Colonels on top of the Greenville Christian Saints 7-0. Saints in a hole though. Second and goal from the 31.
One please.
As we flip ends of the field, the Saints will now work left to right. Trip receivers to the far side of the field for Anderson, who works out of the gun. Takes a snap, looking to pass, in trouble. Steps up in the pocket, Policini giving chase. He's going to tuck it and run. Coleman brings it down with the help of Policini at the 25, only a 6-yard gain. That'll bring up third and goal from the 25.
You know, at this point, I don't know what kind of kicking game that they have, and haven't been able and had much success in the punting game. We do know that, but you know, we just need to make sure that we use that goal line as our friend right now. Just back it up. Third down now, and got a long ways to go on the, looks like about on the 25-yard line. So third down and goal from your 25. You know, we just need to make sure that we don't do anything dumb. Keep them in this position that they're in.
Trips left again for Anderson. Will Riley in the backfield. Here comes the pressure. Anderson throws left side complete, but having to go to the ground was Mohead. And they will mark him at the 17. 8-yard pickup, fourth and goal.
And I think that was just a good indication. We're just going to take what the defense gives us. You know, the defense decide to set back. We're not going to let you into the end zone. If you want to get into the end zone, you're going to have to do it in 4 plays. You're not going to do it right here on third down for us. And at least then we're fourth and goal on the 17, and it looks like they are going to bring out the kicking team.
Rigsby will be the holder. They'll put it down at the 24. It'll be a 34-yard attempt for Lawson Stokes from the left hash. Snap goes through the hands of Rigsby. He wasn't ready for it. Stokes picks it up, scrambling around in the backfield. He lost it toward the end zone, and it falls incomplete. Well, you could see the helmet of Rigsby looked up like, where did that snap come from? He wasn't ready, but credit Stokes for keeping that alive. They almost got a touchdown out of the deal. Instead, it's a turnover on down.
Oh, me, Watson, goodness, that scared me because there was 3 guys holding their hands up in the end zone, and if he could have just got it to one of those 3, he would have had a touchdown. It's not how you would draw it up, but he was there. It just looked like it was a bad snap. I see Coach Wright and Coach Hill looking at the iPod on there. Now Coach Bridges trying to come up and look at the iPod and say, man, what in the world? How did that happen?
The 1st and 10, Colonels from the 20. They take over after the botched field goal attempt. Putnam's pass over the middle is caught by Grant Coleman for a Greenville Motorsports first down. It took a while to get the indication. 15-yard pickup to the 35.
Good play right there, just over the middle, and I tell you, Grant, he made up for that missed catch he had earlier. Even though it just was off his fingertips, he dove down and picked that up. Good-looking game right there.
1st and 10 from the 35. Handoff goes to Powell straight ahead, and he's dropped the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Antonio Moore comes up to make the stop. 2nd and 10.
You know, they really shut down the running game of us early here in the game, even though Powell had that good 50-yard run. Really, since then, Watson, we're just looking at that we have -1 yards of rushing since that first touchdown from Powell, so they've shut us down.
Colonels on top, 7-0, 9:32 to play, 2nd quarter. Putnam under center, offset out in the backfield on 2nd and 10. Hand off to Selby. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down. Nothing doing there. Keenan Howard bust through to make the tackle. 3rd and 10 from the 35.
I don't know if you noticed it, Watson, but it looked like that they had I think 7 guys right on the defensive line. They're saying, listen, we know that your bread and butter is to run it. You're going to have to throw the ball to beat us tonight.
Play action for Putnam on 3rd and 10. Rolls out to his left under pressure and misfires. His target was Ashton Powell. Putnam had to throw that one on the run against his body. 4th and 10 from the 35. Colonels will have to punt.
Yeah, after that first down catch by Grant Coleman and picking up 15 yards on that, really just nothing went our way. Like I said, they loaded the box on defense. They put 7 guys in the box right on the defensive line and said, listen, if you're going to run it, you can run it. But Thomas is going to have to make a couple of passes for us here and moving forward tonight for us to get some scores, it looks like.
The Pony back to punt, hits at the Greenville Christian 43 and takes a curl roll to the 35. 30-yard punt, just like his first one tonight. No return. Greenville Christian will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35 with 8:47 to play in the 2nd quarter. Colonels on top, 7-zip.
Yeah, it's just turning into one of those games that you're going to play it in between the 30s, it looks like. You know, you just, nobody's able to get into the end zone, and it's just going to be what we thought it was going to be a shootout, what we said at the first, and really it's just turned into a defensive battle. Even though you still have 8 minutes and 47 seconds in the second quarter, it's not what we really envisioned, Watson.
1st and 10, Greenville Christian from their own 35. Ball on the far hash, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Anderson will work from the gun. It's a direct snap. They get it to Moore, I believe. Antonio Moore taking the direct snap, and he runs it to the 37. 2-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, it looked like it was just a direct snap, and Braden Kim, it didn't fool him, and he was able to pick up nothing on that, just 1 yard, and so that was a good job not to get fooled by that.
2nd and 8 from the 37. 4 wide for the Saints. Henderson takes the snap, looking to pass, has time in the pocket, throws left side, incomplete, great coverage downfield, Brandon Brown. They were trying to hit Mohead at the first down marker. Brown came in to knock it away at the last second. 3rd and 8 from the 37.
Yeah, double coverage right there, and he tried to force it a little bit, and luckily it fell to the ground, but that was good coverage, like you said, on Brandon Brown.
8:06 to play before the half. Cardinals on top, 7-0. Saints looking for a first down, 3rd and 8 from their own 37. Anderson from the gun takes the snap. Here comes pressure. Anderson throws right side, caught by Stokes. There's a flag down. That's going to be roughing the passer. Stokes worked his way for a first down to the Saints 48, and we're likely going to tackle on more. Well, there's certainly, you see some officials, they're down there on the field on a high school Friday night in the Mississippi Delta Friday, and they act like they're on ESPN, and they give it all they've got with their indications. This guy, not so much.
No, I never even really saw him. We just know that it went Greenville Christian's way because they're moving the ball way down there. And that's just, you tack that 15 yards on after it. So, obviously, like you said, we think it was a rough the passer. I know that Thomas was trying to, Thomas Putnam was trying to say, look, it wasn't me, but he did get away with it. It looks like a late hit on the quarterback. They're going to protect that quarterback, and unfortunately, it wasn't not what we wanted. Can't get Stokes 2 or 3 yards because if you do, he's going to burn you, and that's exactly what he did, even on that catch.
So after the penalty, 1st and 10, Saints from the Colonel 37. Anderson runs the option left side, tosses to Moore. Gets by Selby in the backfield, runs into Powell, and taken down by Kimball near the 35. He ran for a while, only picked up one. They'll mark it at the 36.
Yeah, we'll take that all night long. We'll let him run as far as he wants. If he's just going to pick up 1 yard, we'll give that to him right there. Option play right there. Braden Kimball hit the quarterback pretty good, and then was able to make the tackle as well. Good play by him.
Clock runs with 7:20 to play, second quarter. Colonel's on top, 7-0. Saints trying to get on the board. 2nd and 9 from the 36. Anderson to pass, steps up in the pocket. Throws back over the middle into quadruple coverage. Was trying to hit Stokes. I think two Colonels ran into each other, going for the pick.
Yeah, it looked like it was Toller and Powell, two guys that went in to make sure they stay healthy, but it looks like they hit each other, and might have been a Bills body shot collision just on them if it one another.
The incomplete pass results in 3rd and 9 for the Saints. Ball at the Colonel 36.
Big down right here, Watson, after the roughing the passer that we had to start this drive or start this set of first down, and if we can stop them right here, I look for them to go for it on 4th down, but a big down right here.
4 wide for Anderson. Stokes goes in motion to the far side. Anderson looking to pass. Steps up. Now going to tuck it. Drops back. Throws downfield. Caught inside the 10 to Michael Short. Comes up with the reception. I think the Colonels thought he was going to tuck it and run also, and he pulled up just shy of the line of scrimmage. Heaves one downfield, and the Saints have 1st and goal from the 8. Last time they had 1st and goal, it did not work out well for them. See if the Colonels can get another stop.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we can just continue to back them up like you said on last time we went 1st and goal. They just ended up having to go for it and end up didn't get it. So defense got to hunker down right here. They got to make a big stop right here.
Pistol set, Anderson with Moore behind him. They'll give it to Moore. Gets inside the 5, puts his head down, tries to push the pile and cannot do it. He'll be stopped after a 3-yard gain. 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, just, they got on the 8-yard line right here, our defensive line. We're going to see what they're made of. We're just, we're substituting a lot of guys in and out of the ball game right here, just trying to keep our guys healthy. It's been a long drive, really. They've just milked the clock and really just taking their time.
2nd and goal, ball just inside the 5. Marlon Palmer is back in the game. He's lined up to the left of Anderson. They run the option, pitch it to Palmer. Colonel sniff it out. John Luther Selby leading the charge on the far side of the field. Bring him down for a loss of 3, maybe 4.
That was a good-looking play right there. They had to decide, we're going to commit to the quarterback or we're going to commit to the running back. And as soon as they committed to the running back, the guy decided to pitch it. And when he did, he had 2 or 3 Colonels right there for the tackle. James Robert was in on the tackle as well. Good-looking play. once again, I've said it a lot, we've had a lot of big third downs, and tonight we've been able to get off the field, something we weren't able to do last week and didn't come back to bite us. Once again, another big third down right here.
4-yard loss, 3rd and goal from the 9. Anderson rolling right, looking to throw, pumps once, twice, goes to the corner of the end zone. Is it caught? No. Jamichael Short tried to catch it at the pylon. I thought he had it.
See, I thought that Houston Dana intercepted it. That's why, I wasn't sure. I thought it wouldn't.
Wow. 4th and goal from the 9 after the incomplete pass. Greenville Christian wants a timeout to talk things over. We'll take one as well. 5:30 to play, second quarter. Colonel's on top 7-0. We'll take 1 minute and be back to Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
David Smith Construction of Inverness is a proud Indianola Academy sponsor. At David Smith Construction, our reputation is building every day. And Coach Tommy Nestor and the Colonels have built a winning tradition that we are proud of. Whether it be commercial or residential, let us take care of your building needs. We've been building for satisfied customers since 1982, and we would love to add you to that list. David Smith Construction is located on Highway 49 in Inverness. Call David Smith today at 265-6060.
Incorporated is a proud sponsor of high school football. With more than 100 years of serving North Mississippi and surrounding areas, we believe in our communities and take pride in partnering with them to provide the very best. Visit Wade.com to learn more. Wade Incorporated, your North Mississippi John Deere dealer, delivering service, solutions, and success since 1909.
One, son.
Crowd support.
Welcome back. Watson Cook, Brian Burge with you from Legion Field. We've got a good one. Colonels and the Saints. 5:30 to go in the second quarter. Colonels on top 7-0. Saints knocking on the door. 4th and goal from the 9. If the Colonels can get a stop here, Anderson will work out of the gun with Palmer in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, and that's Stokes. He'll go in motion far side. Anderson takes a snap. Flag is down from the back judge. Anderson rolls right, going to the back of the end zone, and it goes through the hands of Jamichael Short. Somebody lost a shoe as well.
2 flags on the play. Got one at the opposite in the end zone, then you got one at this where the offensive line was.
Face mask penalty against the Colonels.
Say face mask against the Colonels. I think that was the call.
I believe that's illegal hands to the face.
Yeah, because he was.
We do know it's against Indianola Academy. And not a whole lot of gusto when giving the indication here toward the press box, but it will be against the Colonels, and it's like it'll be a first down for the Saints.
That's a backbreaker right there. You have 4th and 9, and did they ever say what the other flag was? I know there was one in the end zone as well, and just nothing.
Face mask against the Colonels.
I only saw one indication. It looked like face mask.
He goes from the 4-yard line.
It really is.
It'll be 4th and goal from the 4. And Greenville Christian wants another timeout. Coach McClendon wanting to know how is that not an automatic first down? Well, it wasn't a personal foul. So it's a 5-yard penalty. The down marker across the way has 4th down. Clock is stopped with 5:23 to play in the second quarter. Colonels leading 7-0, trying to keep the Saints out of the end zone.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how that was. How it shouldn't be. I thought it'd be 4th down or first down. Stephen Johnson sent us some scores. One that we said with playoff implications. Winona and Marshall's up 14-6 in the second quarter. St. Joe, they are up 34-7. Against Bio.
That escalated quickly.
Sure did. I mean, that's how Stephen, he texted me 22-7, and then he said, now it's 34-7. Phillip and Mag Heights, 14-7 Phillip, so that's a closer game, and Haven't seen a score from Prep or MRA yet. That's always a fun game. They usually meet back up with one another in the state championship game as well.
So out of the timeout, it will be 4th and goal from the 4 for Greenville Christian. Anderson will work from the gun with Palmer in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Moore in motion to the far side. Anderson, quick pass. They swing it out to Stokes. Looks for some blockers, and he's in the end zone. That's a tough run there. He put his head down, ran through Grant Coleman, and then shoved him to the ground while Coleman was trying to get up. There's a flag there.
Yeah, it should have been a little bit of a flag. And did they ever? I never even saw the line judge signal touchdown, but I see where they're putting the ball
ever so slightly.
Yeah, they're not doing a good job. I don't know if he's not confident in his signals or what. I don't know, but I tell you, we better watch out for Stokes. He's a good-looking athlete, and he don't mind. He just shows you right there. He don't mind hitting you either.
The Saints on the board. They cut it to 1. Extra point coming here. Special teams have not been very good for the Saints tonight, but Stokes puts that one through. We're tied at 7 with 5:07 to play in the second quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Supporters of Colonel Football, the Tackett family, owners of Heartland Catfish Company, farm 7,200 surface water acres of catfish and 15,000 acres of grainland. That makes us the largest single grower of farm-raised catfish in the U.S. Heartland is committed to supplying our customers with the highest quality farm-raised catfish products. Be sure and eat catfish raised in the Mississippi Delta by looking for the Heartland seal. Smooth, clean fillet cuts that meet the highest standards, just like Indianola Academy and Colonel Football. Heartland Catfish, a proud sponsor of Colonel Football. The year was 1953. The average wage was $4,000 a year. Gas was 20 cents a gallon. Dwight D. Eisenhower became president. And that same year, in the land of cotton, the Mississippi Delta, Abraham was born. Michael and Helen Abraham carry on the proud tradition of offering the finest collection of men and women's clothing for Indianola and all the Delta. Jeans from Big Star and Silver, Mountain Khaki shorts and pants, and Polo and Cotton Brothers for men. For the ladies, shoes by OTBT, Barefoot Dream sweaters, and Carly dresses and tunics. And don't forget Patagonia and True Grit in ladies and men. Proud Colonel Boosters, Abraham's, downtown Indianola.
Welcome back. A low line drive kick out of Stokes goes out of bounds. Colonels will have it 1st and 10 at their own 35. We're tied at 7 with 5:07 to go before the half. Saints get on the board. Anderson to Stokes, 4-yard pass on 4th and goal. Stokes puts the extra point through. We are all knotted up.
Just seems like to me, Watson, that Greenville Christian just seems like they've had the ball the entire second quarter. With just a couple 3-and-outs by us, we really haven't been able to do anything on offense, and hopefully we can get Leland Selby and Ashton Powell going on the ground game.
The 9-play, 65-yard scoring drive for the Saints. Handoff goes to Selby on 1st and 10. Nothing doing there. He's dropped to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 35.
Yeah, that's just been really what we've seen the last couple drives. We're not huddling any. They're just loading the box, and we're going to have to pass the ball and make some plays.
2 H-backs to the near side of the formation. Toss comes this way to Selby. He's taken out of bounds short of the first down. They'll mark it at the 44. 9-yard gain will bring up 3rd and 1.
As soon as I say that we need to put the ball in the air, Selby breaks one for 9 yards, and I say it all every game, and that's why I'm up here, not down on the coaching down there. Good call by Coach Nestor.
Clock runs with 4:35 to play second quarter. 7-7. Colonels and Saints tied up in a good one. 3rd and 1. Handoff goes to Selby, and he is popped in the backfield. That was Buster Willis. You told me before the game, you said if Buster's feeling good, Buster's going to be good, and Selby's not feeling good right now.
No, that was a pretty good lick right there. And Buster, he's just a high-energy kind of guy. He's a lot like a Obasanjo for us, just one speed, and you can't stop him. When he gets going, you better watch out. He's coming after you.
4th and 3. Zapponi back to punt, stands at his own 28. Couple of punts tonight out of Zapponi have gone for 30 each. Fair catch called for and hauled in by Antonio Moore at the 24-yard line. 34-yard punt, no return. Saints will have it 1st and 10 from their own 24 with 3:48 to play before the half. If the Colonels can keep this one tied here on this defensive series.
Yeah, I tell you what, we really hadn't been able to move the ball any on offense since that first drive, and really just had that one long play by Ashton Powell. They broke for 51 yards. Haven't been able to get anything going, and like I said, we just need a good defensive stand right now. Get our guys off the field. That's what we need right here.
Anderson will work from the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Palmer in the backfield, play action. Look out, here comes Coleman, and Anderson is dropped. For a sack. Coleman came untouched from the left side of the Colonel defense. It brings Anderson down back at the 18.
Yeah, I'm really just kicking myself now because I wanted to say before that now I say this once, but these defensive ends, and now he's coming up from his linebacker position. We've been close. We've just been one step away from getting there to the quarterback, and luckily this time we was finally able to get there and bring him down for a loss. Get him behind the chains. That's what we got to do.
2nd and 16 from the 18. Bowhead comes in motion near side, snap back to Anderson, pressured again by Jeff Rainey, gets off a quick pass, and they're going to lose yardage. That's caught by Palmer at the 15. 3-yard loss.
Jeff, he won't get a sack. He might get a pressure style. I don't even know if they do that in football, but he won't get a sack, he won't get a tackle, but he disrupted that play right there. He shot out of his position and was able to get into the backfield and really just to mess that play up from the get-go. Good looking play from the young sophomore right there, getting some playing time.
3rd and 20. They put it back at the 14. Moore comes there, actually this Mohead in motion near side, snap back to Anderson, has the screen set up, and it is intercepted. Colonels come up with the pick. John Luther Selby, first of the season, I think the first of his career. The senior, on senior night, stepped out the screen, and the Colonels take over. 1st and 10. Ball will be, looks like at the St. 15.
I tell you, we talked about it, just our defense making a big stand right there, coming up with a good series, and that's exactly what happened. It looked like that John Luther Selby was just being a spy right there. He saw that the screen was coming. He just dove for it and was lucky to make the catch. Good-looking play, good-looking job for him on senior night.
Putnam out of the gun, 1st and 10 from the St. 15, looking to pass, throws left side, caught by Toller at the 9, and taken down out of bounds, good open field tackle, Will Riley. Now Mark Toller down at the 5. It's going to be close to a Greenville Motorsports first down.
Good looking play right there. And I tell you, it looked like that Thomas Button was coming up from his catcher's position and trying to throw a guy out at second base right there. When he threw that ball, he put some mustard behind it, and he threw a really good strike right there. Good looking play. I've been saying it all year long. Thomas Button's a very accurate quarterback when he gets his feet set. Good looking play.
It's going to be a half-yard short of the first down. Ball just outside the 5-yard line. I formation behind Putnam. They'll give it to Powell. No gain on the play. May have lost half a yard. Well, we got 51 on that play early in the first quarter, and I don't know that Powell's gotten back to the line of scrimmage since.
Just one time, Watson. Just one time. I think on the touchdown that he scored right there, that was it. Just been tough sledding for him.
3rd down, half-yard to go. Putnam under center. Give it to Selby. Off right tackle. He's got the first down to the 3, maybe the 2. Greenville Motorsports first down will leave the Colonels with 1st and goal. 1 minute to play in the first half. We're tied at 7. Colonels looking to take the lead.
We don't say much about a 2 or 3 yard game, but that was big right there because we really been having a tough time getting back to the line of scrimmage on some run plays, and they would pick up a first down.
1st and goal, I formation. Putnam runs the option left side, has a toss, and Leland Selby has the easiest touchdown he will ever see. The Saints On the fake to Powell, Putnam with the perfect toss, and Selby takes it in from 3 yards out. Colonel's on top 13-7 with 46 seconds to play in the first half.
Yeah, I tell you, that was a big play right there. Thomas Putnam, he made a very good play right there on the pitch. You saw that he wasn't able to break that tackle, got it out in space for Leland Selby, and he took it into the end zone. Good looking play right there by the Colonels.
John Luther Selby comes up with the pick. Leland Selby puts it in the end zone. The extra point is no good. It goes wide right. So the score remains 13-7. Colonels on top by 6. 46 seconds to go in the first half. Saints only have one timeout left to work with here, Brian. We'll see what they can do. We need to get a kickoff out of Robertson.
Yeah, hopefully we can just get it, put it in the end zone and get a touchback. And I think everything's just going to go off this first play right here. We know who's getting the ball. We know that they're going to try their best to throw the ball to Stokes. If Stokes breaks one for a few yards, you might see John Reed McClendon go for it, but I wouldn't be shocked if they just go to halftime with being down by 6.
Four play, 15-yard drive for the Colonel set up by the John Luther Selby interception. Leland Selby, a 3-yard touchdown run. His third of the season, 5th overall. Robertson with a short end-over-end kick. Stokes, one of the upbacks, going to take it at the 19. Returns it to the far side, 30-35, and taken down at the 36. Tackle made from behind. That was Warren Toller, I believe, on the stop.
It was.
Cap Judson in there as well.
I tell you, Watson, Stokes is just scary good. He's that kind of player you want on your team. He can just make you miss. I think that, he took the ball right there and made a couple of guys miss. And I tell you, he is shifty. And what I mean by scary is, he can take one to the house in a heartbeat.
See what the Saints do with 38 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10 from their own 36 and one timeout to work with. They throw it right side. First down pickup caught by Short at midfield. Taken down by Dana and Kohler. That'll stop the clock while they move the chains. 14-yard pickup.
Yeah, just got to keep everything in front of us right there. We can't give them much of a space. And listen, we need to try our best to keep them out of the end zone.
Wind the clock down to 25. 1st and 10 Saints from the 50. Anderson takes a snap, looking to throw. Here comes pressure. Steps up, sacked again. Grant Coleman gets there, has some help bringing him down. But Coleman was the first to arrive. Kimball and Policini get in on the action too. Loss of 5, back to the 45. Yeah, I think the Saints have burned their final timeout.
Yeah, I think that's what they were doing. I think that Coach Putnam was trying to get out there on the field to see and talk to his players, and he didn't know if there was a timeout called yet or not, but they have. Need to keep everything in front of us right here with 14 seconds. Probably got time for 2 more plays, some more updates. Scoreless at the MRA Jackson Prep game. Lee Academy on top of North Delta, almost at the half. Now, you said that that's for their division, I believe.
It's for the District 1 4A championship.
Big game for them. And Marshall, 22-6 over Winona Christian.
Wow.
Yeah, Winona's had a couple bad weeks, it looks like. I know they lost a tough one last week. He hurt.
Yeah, about 27-26.
Wow.
That stings.
Yeah, those always hurt.
2nd and 15 when we come out of the timeout. Saints have it at their own 45. 14 seconds left in the half. They are out of timeout. Colonels on top 13-7. And we'll get the ball to open the second half.
Can somebody hit one for me? Wait 1 second.
And that's big right there that we get the ball to start the second half. We stop them right here. I think that they're going to try to work the sideline, try to get a 10-yard gain or so, and try to step out of bounds and then try to throw it to the end zone. Don't know what kind of shape their kicking game is in.
Policini at nose guard. Kimball and Putnam will bring the pressure from the edge. Stokes goes in motion far side on 2nd and 15. Snap back to Anderson. Here comes Coleman again. Gets away, steps up, throws downfield, incomplete. Houston Dana comes up with the deflection. They were trying to hit Jermichael short around the Colonel 45. Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. Saints will have time for one more play. It'll be 3rd and 15 from the Greenville Christian 45.
And I tell you, Jermichael was open, but Houston Dana, he closed on that pass quickly right there, showed his speed right there, made a good defensive play, didn't try to intercept it, he tried to knock it down, realizing, look, we just need to knock it down and live to play another game. So right here, probably I would think watching the last play of the first half.
Might would drop Dana back to around the 10. It's just a great chase, buddy.
Yes, sir.
3rd and 15, quick pass, left side, caught by Mohead. Works down the Saints sideline. He's up into the 42, and that will bring the first half to a close. The Pony going over to make the tackle. Colonels will go to the locker room up 6. 13-7 is the lead over Greenville Christian at the break. We will step aside and take 2 minutes and be back with the Larry Van Scott Station halftime show. Stay with us. You're listening to Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
There's something special about having that trusted friend by you each day. No matter what life brings, he's always there, ready to lend an ear, a smile, and even a helping paw. At Planters Bank, that's what we're here for. We believe in you, and we're cheering you on each and every step. And in the places we can help, we'll be giving you that extra push you need. Planters Bank, growing together. Member FDIC.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at South Sunflower County Hospital. When you have a minor emergency, waiting to be seen can be a real pain. That's why you need Delta Primary After Hours Clinic. You'll love the convenience and personal attention that can only be found at South Sunflower County Hospital. You'll also have peace of mind knowing that you'll have immediate access to a full scope of hospital services. Visit your winning team at www.southsunflower.com. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
I'm Billy Robertson, and on behalf of Cannon Motors of Mississippi, I invite you to experience the Cannon difference. We pride ourselves on customer service and look forward to serving you. Our Chevrolet dealership on Highway 61 in Cleveland has a selection of vehicles that will meet your needs. We hope that you'll take advantage of the great deals we have on our new Chevrolet Traverse, Tahoe, and Silverados this month. And remember, when the smoke clears, nobody beats a Cannon deal. Nobody. Chevrolet, finding new roads.
I'm Greg Bills from Bill's Body Shop in Rural, Mississippi, and I want to fix your car. We've been in business for 40 years in the same location. We're a family-owned business and currently have 3 generations still working under the same roof. If you're ever in an accident, we can tow your vehicle, help you with your insurance claim, get you in a rental car, repair your vehicle, and deliver it back to you in usually under a week. We're located at 501 South Oak Street, Highway 49, Louisville, Mississippi. Give us a call today, 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
There's a reason your friends and family are buying their groceries at Shoppers Value Foods Indianola. This is where you get more and spend less. This week, shop for select varieties of lean cuisine. $1.88. Tyson Cornish hens in the twin pack, $6.48. Select varieties of Swanson Hungry Man dinners, only $1.88. Ryan Juicy Franks, 2 for $3. And 20-ounce bottle of Hunt's ketchup, 2 for $1. Bigger selection and better value is what you get at Shoppers Value Foods, Highway 82, Indianola. We make it simple for you every day.
Welcome back, Watson Cook, Brian Burge with you at the half here from Indianola. The IA Colonels on top of Greenville Christian, 13-7. It's been a fantastic ball game. We thought from the onset it'd be a track meet and a shootout. It's been just the opposite and a fairly clean football game on the Colonels' part. If you're Greenville Christian, they've had a couple of opportunities to have more points on the board, but penalties have been their story in the first half.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, really, watching I didn't want to jinx us and watch me jinx us now, but, you know,
I have faith in you.
Yeah, hopefully, man, I hope you're right. It really reminds me of last week, you know, how we started out at Lee, is that we had the ball down there fixing to score. I think the first 3 possessions, and I think I don't know what we did. I can't even remember. Wasn't much, and that seems like the same kind of thing. This time it's Greenville Christian doing it.
To make myself sound smart, there was a fumble, a turnover on downs, and the 48-yard field goal.
Yeah,
it just came to me.
Well, look, man, that's why we got you doing what you do. That's why they pay you the big bucks, Watson. And I knew it was something like that. I knew it was something crazy. And really, if you think about it, ironically, that's basically what they've done. They hadn't kicked it. They did put it in the end zone at one time, but if you're John Reed, I think you're telling guys, look, we should be winning this game. And Coach Nestor on the other end, saying, guys, look, we gotta step it up second half. Just Thomas Budlin, he's completed 2 passes for 25 yards, 24 yards. Throwing the ball 4 times, 2 or 4. Yeah, we got to throw the ball a little bit more, I think, the second half.
Yeah, because they've certainly keyed in on Ashton Powell in the run game. 13-7 is the score here at the half from Indianola. It's the Larry Vance Scott Station halftime show. Larry Vance's Scott Station, located in Indianola on Highway 82 next to South Sunflower County Hospital. Go by and see Larry and his staff. Pick up a hot, fresh breakfast. Plate lunch is available as well. Cold drinks and snacks along with the best burgers in the Delta. As we get closer to holiday time, Larry can cater your next gathering. Go by and see Larry Vance. The Larry Vance Scott Station, located in Indianola on Highway 82 next to South Sunflower County Hospital. Colonels get the ball to start the second half. We'll see. Do they come out throwing? Do they try to initiate the ground game again? Maybe wear down Greenville Christian. We talked about their size. They've started to kind of impose that late in the second half. You mentioned their long drive, keying on the run game. Be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these two teams make.
Yeah, I think it's just going to see which coach really makes the better adjustments in the second half. I said all year long that I think that we got one of the best coaching staffs in the state of Mississippi. You just look at the football knowledge that all our coaches have. They know what they're doing, and I think that I wouldn't be shocked, Watson. We're going to get the ball early here in the second half. I wouldn't be shocked us come out, and I'm going to say it right now, that no play action, it would get Houston Dana on a post for a long touchdown. That's what I'd love to see. I think it's coming. We're going to have to make some plays in the passing game tonight. They're just shutting down Ashton Powell. Ashton Powell, has 51 yards. But since
and that was on 1 carry.
That's it. He's had a negative 1. He's had 1 yard and then a negative 1. So 52 yards. Excuse me. Leland Selby's rushed the ball for 8 times for 11 yards. We're just not getting anything going on with the ground game. They're loading the box. We're going to have to make a play in the passing game, I believe, to come out here with a W tonight.
13-7, your halftime score. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have Lost Pizza Trivia for you. Stay with us. You're listening to Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Ready for the woods at Outlaw Sporting Goods in Greenwood. Find stands, attractors, feed, ammunition, rifles, and shotguns. Outlaw is a certified Benelli dealer. Find boots and clothing from Southern Marsh, Cruel, and Drake. We have a wall of handguns, archery range, bows by Hoyt, Elite, and Bowtech, crossbows, youth bows, Rage, broadheads, Yeti coolers in every size and color. Duck hunters, we have decoys, shells, and waders. If you need it, Outlaw Sporting Goods has it. When you leave Outlaw Sporting Goods, you just feel better. Outlaw Sporting Goods, Greenwood. Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism, wondering how much value their car insurance company is really delivering. If you're one of those, State Farm agent Andy Daniels of Indianola can help you get to a better state of mind. He'll talk with you, listen to you, and he'll put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, backed by 24/7 customer support. Call State Farm agent Andy Daniels of Indianola, 887-1561.
26 seconds left with Let's Make Money. It's time for our first guest to pick a category of their choice. Alex, I'll take reliable banking for $600. Though it's local, this bank is known for having expansive online capabilities. Community Bank? Correct. Reliable banking, $800. The Small Business Administration ranked this bank #1 in Mississippi for SBA loans. Community Bank? Correct again. Reliable banking, $1,000. All right, Alex, this is for all the marbles. This bank is truly like no other bank you know. Community Bank! We have a winner!
Community Bank, always the right answer.
Hey, this is Chris McLean with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We're in our second generation operating in the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
Welcome back. Watson Cook and Brian Burge with you here in the Larry Vance Scott Station halftime show. Colonel's on top of Greenville Christian 13-7 at the break. It's time now for Lost Pizza Trivia. If you know the answer to our trivia question, be the first to call in, answer correctly, and win a $10 gift certificate from the Lost Pizza Company here in Indianola. Number to call is 662-255-3091. Again, that's 662-255-3091. We mentioned in our open, this is the 22nd all-time meeting between the Colonels and Saints. Colonels lead that series 20-1. Wow, it's been lopsided. We want to know, of those 20 wins, how many have been shutouts? Colonels lead the series with Greenville Christian 20-1 going into tonight. Of those 20 wins, how many have been shutouts? You know the answer. Call 662-255-3091. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll try to get a winner, and we'll be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Call it Low Smoke Aheadis. Some can't even pronounce it, but everyone agrees that Low Smoke Aheadis has delicious, authentic Mexican food that makes your mouth water. Satisfied customers from all over the Mississippi Delta dine with Ron and his staff every chance they get, and you will too. Low Smoke Aheadis also has a party room that you can reserve for birthday parties, anniversaries, and just a good time. You won't feel crowded, and the atmosphere is that perfect setting for authentic Mexican food. That's Low Smoke Aheadis Mexican Restaurant, Highway 82 in Indianola.
Hi folks, Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you. Whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof, we're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola, or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center, and go Colonels.
Pecans are only the beginning of what you'll find at Indianola Pecan House. Stop in for gift items from your favorite universities, great silver and gold jewelry from designers like Ronaldo, gourmet food items, cupcakes, caramel and pound cake, pecan pies, all made fresh daily. And they also create custom gift baskets for any occasion. Come in and sample the most recent flavors of pecans, crunchy praline popcorn and crunchy praline. Serving pecans around the world for over 30 years from 1013 Highway 82 East, Indianola Pecan House, home of the original praline pecan.
Olivia, where are you going? To Pat's store. Why are you going there? To help Sugar fix his book. Wait, hold on, I'll come with you. What are you going to do? I am going to help customers. Call us at Robertson Forest Service. We can beautify your house and satisfy your flooring needs.
Robertson Forest Service has been serving your flooring needs since 1992. When it comes to floors, we've got you covered. 662-887-4477.
Come to Robertson Forest Service and get a free Coke.
David Smith Construction of Inverness is a proud Indianola Academy sponsor. At David Smith Construction, our reputation is building every day. And Coach Tommy Nestor and the Colonels have built a winning tradition that we are proud of. Whether it be commercial or residential, let us take care of your building needs. We've been building for satisfied customers since 1982, and we would love to add you to that list. David Smith Construction is located on Highway 49 in Inverness. Call David Smith today at 265-6060.
In our accident in your vehicle is always unpleasant, but getting it repaired doesn't have to be. Scott Lofton and the staff at Indianola Collision will help you through the process. From the insurance company to the actual repairs, we use the best parts. It will make your truck and car look just like new. Our 24-hour wrecker service, a rental car available if you need it, and a skilled, friendly staff make Indianola Collision the #1 destination for body work on your vehicle. We hope you don't need us soon, but we're here when you do. Indianola Collision, Highway 82 East in Indianola. Call us at 887-2000.
Welcome back, Watson Cook and Brian Burge with you at the half. Colonel's on top of Greenville Christian, 13-7. Still no winner on our Lost Pizza Trivia. We want to know of the 20 wins that the Colonels have in the all-time series over Greenville Christian, how many have been shutouts? If you can come up with the answer, call 662-255-3091. Some big SEC games tomorrow, and South Carolina, who picked up a huge win last week over Georgia. They're at home hosting the Florida Gators. That one, 11 o'clock kickoff on ESPN. That one could be fun. Auburn at Arkansas, 11 a.m. as well. That one on the SEC Network. LSU comes to Starkville. The Bulldogs reeling after laying an egg last week in Knoxville. That's 2:30 on CBS. So LSU and State at 2:30. Missouri at Vanderbilt. That one at 3 o'clock on the SEC Network. Kentucky goes to Georgia on a 5 o'clock kickoff on ESPN. Texas A&M at Ole Miss tomorrow night, 6:30. Rebels lost a tough one last week at Missouri. Be tough to get back on track against A&M, but they're at home. We'll see what happens. That one on the SEC Network. And the late one tomorrow night, Tennessee at Alabama. That one on ESPN. So again, still looking for a winner on our double quick trivia. We've got one. We've got a winner. 7 was the correct answer. We wanted to know of the 20 wins that the Colonels have over Greenville Christian in the series, how many have been shutouts? The answer is 7. That's a pretty good percent. That's 35% of the games you've won against a team that have come by the way of shutout. Now, granted, these teams hadn't played since 1999. Yeah. A lot of those came in the 70s and 80s. But congratulations to, was it Missy Pitts won? Yeah. Congratulations to Missy. And remind you that gift certificate valid only at the Lost Pizza location here in Indianola. Your Auburn Tigers, they were off last week, right? Yeah, we didn't lose. Go to Arkansas tomorrow morning. Can the Gus bus get cranked up and going early in the Ozarks? We'll find out. I tell you, that's always a tough game for us. I don't know what it is about playing in Fayetteville, but man, we never played good up there. So I know that the line is, I think 19 is what it was earlier, and I wouldn't take it if I was them. I really wouldn't. So we'll see what the Tigers can do, and I've got some friends, one standing next to me now, some State fans. Kind of feel sorry for them. Tough time in Stark Vegas right now, and Coach O and the boys come into town. LSU's rocking on all cylinders. Yeah, they are. I tell you, they gonna put some points up tomorrow. Just gonna put up some points. So yeah, it probably. Look, Lee Paxton up here running the scoreboard tonight. He's saying, look, we just need special prayer for him tomorrow. I tell you, it's been one of those seasons. But look, like I told everybody, I said, look, I lost to that Tennessee team last year, so they didn't hear me say anything Sunday at church. Because Auburn lost to Tennessee last year, and, it was a tough week, I tell you. Colonels on top of Greenville Christian, 13-7 here at the half. This is the Larry Vance Scott Station halftime show. Larry Vance Scott Station, located in Indianola on Highway 82, next to South Sunflower County Hospital. Hot breakfast, cooked fresh daily. Plate lunches available as well, along with cold drinks and snacks, and the best burgers in the Delta. Go by and see Larry and his friendly staff. Let him cater your next meal. It takes some some catering tomorrow. Kick back, watch some football, and have somebody else cook.
Look, I tell you, he'd have to get those ribs early for me, but he can do it. I keep telling myself I want to go by and get one of those best burgers in the Mississippi Delta. Bobby Williamson tells everybody that he's got the best burger, and I keep telling myself I got to stop by at lunch one day. If I'm over here in Indianola, I got to do that. So I got to see what that world famous hamburger tastes like.
Just a couple of minutes left here in the half. We will take a 2-minute break and be back with the start of the third quarter. Colonel's on top of Greenville Christian, 13-7. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mark Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor Pharmacy where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations.
Proud supporters of Colonel Football, the Tackett family, owners of Heartland Catfish Company, farm 7,200 surface water acres of catfish and 15,000 acres of grain land. That makes us the largest single grower of farm-raised catfish in the U.S. Heartland is committed to supplying our customers with the highest quality farm-raised catfish products. Be sure and eat catfish raised in the Mississippi Delta by looking for the Heartland seal, smooth, clean fillet cuts that meet the highest standards, just like Indianola Academy and Colonel Football. Heartland Catfish, a proud sponsor of Colonel Football.
There's something special about having that trusted friend by you each day. No matter what life brings, he's always there, ready to lend an ear, a smile, and even a helping paw. At Planters Bank, that's what we're here for. We believe in you, and we're cheering you on each and every step. And in the places we can help, we'll be giving you that extra push you need. Planters Bank, growing together. Member FDIC.
John Deere Gators from Wade Incorporated are tough, strong, and durable all year round. Whether you're hunting, maintaining the yard, or just enjoying the outdoors, you can be ready to work hard and play hard. With up to 72 months financing, Wade and John Deere can get you rolling in a John Deere Gator this year. Visit WadeInc.com for more details. Wade Incorporated, your North Mississippi John Deere dealer, delivering service, solutions, and success since 1909.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the third quarter. Saints will kick off right to left. Stokes tees it up. The sky kick. And coming up, taking it on the run. What a play by Houston Dana. That one had a chance to hit the ground and bounce, and maybe Saints pick it up, but Dana comes out of nowhere, slides in for a catch in foul territory, almost what that looked like. Sort of was. And the Colonels will have it 1st and 10 at their own 42.
It's a good heads-up play by him just to slide to catch it, like you're saying, just like an outfielder sliding in the foul territory trying to catch that ball. So that was big right there, because that could have been that could have been disastrous right there. Starting the second half.
Colonels have it 1st and 10 from their own 42. Ball on the far hash as they work left to right. 13-7, a 6-point lead for Big Blue. Putnam will go under center with Selby in the backfield. Powell is the H-back to the right side. Play action. Putnam over the middle, kicked at the Saints 40. Will Riley comes up with it. They were trying to hit Toller. You call the play, Brian, at the half. Riley returns it into Colonel territory down to the 30. Wow. Well, you called it, just the wrong result.
Yeah, it was almost a touchdown for the other team, but I just don't understand why Thomas didn't put more air under that ball, and I think that's what Coach Nestor's going to ask him as soon as he comes to the sideline. Just didn't put any air under it, and unfortunately, just not how we really envisioned the second half starting.
For the Saints, with a golden opportunity. Have it 1st and 10 at the Colonel 30. Anderson, the quarterback, works from the gun. He'll hand off to Palmer. Straight ahead. Puts his head down. Carries a couple Colonels inside the 25. They'll stop his forward progress and mark it at the 24. A 6-yard gain. We'll bring up 2nd and 4.
He put a pretty good lick on Spencer Robinson. Robinson got a breakdown, and he almost just ran over him, but he put a pretty good lick on Spencer, but Spencer stuck with it, and he just rode him for a 6-yard carry, though. just hope that don't suck all the energy out of our team right there. That pick.
2nd and 4 from the Colonel 24. Ball near hash. Anderson works out of the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Hands off to Palmer. This time looks for running room right side. Makes a couple of men miss. Has the first down inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 19. Dana over to make the tackle. 5-yard pickup. 1st and 10 Saints.
He just got behind that big offensive line, and he really, that defensive end looked like it was number 51 for us. Paul Senior right there, Reeves. He just he couldn't get off those two that big guard and a big right tackle over there, and Brown just followed his block up there into the hole.
1st and 10, Greenville Christian from the Colonel 19, just underway in the second half. 10:35 to play, third quarter. Colonel's on top, 13-7. 4 wide for Anderson. Play action to Palmer. Calls his own number, runs it right side. Hit as he crosses the 20 and taken down there. Looked like Braden Kimball in there along with maybe Policini. They'll mark it at the 19, so he gets back to the line of scrimmage, or maybe they put it at the 18, give him 1, 2nd and 9.
I tell you, that was a good hustle by Reeves, Policini right there, coming off the defensive end. The quarterback juked him a little bit, but he stayed with the play and was able to help and get an assist on that tackle. Good-looking play by Reeves.
2nd and 9, Stokes comes in motion near side. Quick pass comes to him out in the flat. Caught. Tries to make a couple of curls miss to the 15, to the 10. Working with Robertson, and Robertson will throw him out of bounds at the 2. 16-yard pickup, 1st and goal for the Saints.
You know what? That's what I was talking about, him just being just scary good right there. You know, just a swing pass in the backfield right there, and he took it and he did the rest and almost took it into the end zone for a touchdown. He's a good-looking player.
1st and goal from the 2. Saints with an opportunity to tie the game with a touchdown. 4 wide, working from the gun. Flags are down all over the place. False start against the Saints. Well, like we said, they've had the opportunities, and the penalty flags just keep biting them.
Yeah, not how you want to, get it when you get 1st and goal, and you don't want to just keep backing it up right there. But look, we'll take it right there. We just got to keep everything in front of us right here. We got to keep our eyes on their workhorse in the backfield. We got to keep our eyes on Palmer, but also you can't forget about Stokes out there as well.
1st and goal from the 7. Anderson to pass, and wishes he had that one back. He had a man open in the end zone. That was Moriat, and he threw it 3 feet behind him.
Sure did. He just didn't lead his receiver, and like you said, he had him open right there in the end zone. And, one thing we've done the last couple of weeks is that we've given these wide receivers a big cushion, and, we got to be careful with that, especially down here close to the end zone.
2nd and goal from the 7. Saints looking to tie it up. Snap back to Anderson. Hands off to Palmer. Straight ahead. Picks his way through defenders, and he's in there for the touchdown. We're tied at 13.
This is what you really hoped it wouldn't happen when you come out through that interception, start the second half. It just seems like they just sucked the life out of the team right there. Needs something good to happen when we get the ball back right here. Big extra point as well.
Stokes on for the extra point. Snap was low. They put it down. Stokes puts it up and through. Greenville Christian has their first lead of the night, 14-13 over the Colonels with 9:34 to play in the third. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Coach Tommy Nestor here for South Sunflower County Hospital. In the Nestor household, we know a thing or two about championships. And just like the therapy team at South Sunflower County Hospital, we know that championship health care is always in season. South Sunflower County Hospital provides preseason training, game day coverage, in-season evaluation, injury management, and postseason recovery, which allows you to stay in the game longer. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
Born and raised in the Delta, we get it. We understand your connection to this land because ours is just as strong. It's not only been our home for 7 generations, but the home of those we care about. We value the natural resources of the Delta and the joy they bring to us. Our goal every day is to nurture and protect those as we continue to provide the best services possible to our customers. That's Gresham Petroleum Company, Indianola. Call 887-2160. That's Gresham Petroleum Company.
Welcome back. A 6-play, 30-yard drive for Greenville Christian off the Putnam interception gives the Saints their first lead of the night, 14-13, with 9:34 to play in the third. Watson Cook, Brian Birds with you from Legion Field on senior night. Stokes to kick it away. Short kick will hit at the 27, be taken on a bounce at the 23. I believe that's Selby on the return, who works up near the 40. Decent return there. Colonels will have 1st and 10 from their own 40.
Well, we just need to see if we can get a ground game going. Really hadn't been able to do much at all, and I think that's what you're going to see right here. We took that shot. The passing game has been there. We've had some guys open. We just hadn't put ourselves in situations really to throw the ball tonight. And, they're loading the box. I'm looking at the line. Everybody is within 5 yards, Watson.
Ball is put on the ground. Colonels recover. Woods Toller taking the handoff around the left side, able to recover. It'll be a loss of 1 back to the 39, 2nd and 11.
Yeah, I just want to mention that once again, the defense is, I think at halftime, Greenville Christian said, listen, we're just going to load the box. All 11 guys were within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. We got to start taking some shots downfield.
Putnam will work from the gun on 2nd and 11 with Powell in the backfield. Looking to pass, steps up, throws over the middle through the hands of Coleman. That one may have been deflected. Covers downfield. Coleman was open and Putnam threw a great pass. Couldn't tell if Riley got a hand on it or not, but Coleman certainly had a shot. Ball's incomplete. That will lead the Colonels with 3rd and 11.
Yeah, he was open just for a split second. I would like, and maybe Coach Nestor and the coaches might be saying, listen, you need to put that ball on the line. I'd like to see him put a little bit more air under it and see if Coleman can run up under it because nobody's behind him. Got to do a better job with that.
Play action on 3rd and long. Putnam rolling right, throws downfield, incomplete. Coleman had it again, go through his hands. And Coleman is sick on the sideline. He knows he should have had that one. 4th and 11 for the Colonels. They'll have to punt.
Yeah, I think just a frustrating drive right there. Just had a couple of times, couple of plays right there that you had guys open and just weren't able to hit them. And sometimes you put it right there in the bread basket and they're still not able to catch it. And just got to do a better job of that when we get the ball back. Defense has got to step up. We got to find where Stokes lines up the little slot receiver and stop him. And get a good punt off right here.
The pony back to punt it away. Moore to return. Fair catch called for and taken at the 28-yard line. 33-yard punt, no return. Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28. On top of the Colonels, 14-13 with 8:31 to play in the third.
Just one of those weird kind of games watching. You just feel like that you're in control of the whole kind of game, and now you look up at the scoreboard and we're losing, 13-14, and just gotta play better right here. I hope these kids understand. Look, we still got a lot of ball to play, and need our defense just to make another big stand like they've done in the past.
1st and 10 Saints from their own 28. Anderson will work from the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Mohead comes in motion near side. Handoff will go straight ahead to Palmer. Put the stiff arm on Selby. Chased to the near sideline and taken down. 2 or 3 Colonels coming over to bring him down. Walker Saponi leading the charge. They'll mark it at the 27 and lose a yard.
Yeah, one thing that I mentioned in the pregame, Watson, is I was afraid really just this team was able to get out wide on us. Really, Stokes has broke a couple of long runs on us, but besides that, we've really done a good job as far as not letting them get outside on us.
Clock runs with 7:50 to go in the third quarter. Colonel's trailing 14-13. Moore goes in motion to the right. Anderson with a quick pass, caught by Stokes. Looking to get through his blockers, taken down from behind as he crosses the 30. That was Woods Toller going over to make the tackle.
Woods has had a good game tonight, Watson. That's tackle number 6 for him.
Mark it at the 31, 4-yard gain. 3rd and 7. Colonels need a stop here.
Yeah. Big down.
4 wide for Anderson. Coach Putnam barking out signals to the defense. Anderson steps up in the pocket. Now reverses field, gonna throw it. Across the 50, caught. Mohead in Colonel territory, taken down at the 48. Toller over to make the tackle. Boy, Anderson just bought his time in the pocket. It found Mohead downfield. 21-yard gain, 1st and 10 Saints.
And that's been one of the stories of this game, Watson. Our guys, Thomas just hadn't been able to find a lot of time in the pocket. Offensive line for us is not doing that much, doing a good job of just giving him the extra time to throw the ball. On the other hand, they've had plenty of time. Mohead on a good catch right there. Anderson's had plenty of time in the pocket. He just looked downfield and saw his guy and was able to get a big gain.
Stokes comes in motion near side on 1st and 10. Quick pass out in the flat, caught by Riley. And taken down. I thought the ball popped loose. It may have, but Riley able to fall on it at the Colonel 40. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, you know what they're doing right now is we like to run that toss play. It's really just they're throwing a little swing pass out here to their wide receivers. Where we run our toss, they just throw a little swing pass trying to get outside, and they've had some big pickups, and once again leaving 2nd and short.
Nobody notices it.
2nd and 2 from the 40, ball on the near hash. Anderson will give to Palmer. He was hit in the backfield, able to skirt free, picks up a 1st down. A flag comes in as Palmer works inside the 30 to the 29 before he's taken off his feet. We'll check the men in stripes.
What happened?
It'll be a hold against the Saints.
That was about the best call I've seen all night long as far as their hand language, hand sign language, whatever you want to call it. What do they call them, Watson?
It's the penalty indicator.
Whatever they are, I don't know, but yeah, man, I tell you that's a big one for us. It's our defense has got to come up big right here. This game right here, you don't want to go down another score, and backs them up a little bit, gets them 2nd and long, 2nd and 8, and Greenville Christian looks like they're just taking their time. They're huddling up some, and going to have to just take what the defense gives them, I guess, what they're doing.
Saints on top, 14-13, 5:25 to play 3rd quarter. Anderson steps up, throws downfield. Caught or no? Incomplete. They say Stokes caught it off the ground. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 from the 46.
He was there. He just threw the ball low. And one thing that we've noticed here in the last couple of drives, that post pattern that their wide receivers are running, it has been there. Our guys will play more of a zone defense tonight. We're not playing man-to-man. Played a lot of zone last week, it looked like, and doing the same thing. And the quarterback's just finding the opening in the zone. Got to find number 1 right here.
Stokes will be split out wide to the right on 3rd and 8 from the Colonel 46. Moore comes in motion near side. Anderson throws it out, caught by Moore, and he stopped short of the 1st down. Zaponi and Selby, John Luther Selby, combining on the stop. They'll mark it at the 42. Only a 4-yard gain. Bring up 4th and 4. With that kind of play call on 3rd down, not throwing the ball downfield that much, makes you think that they're going to keep the offense on the field and go for it on 4th down. And watching that, it looks exactly like what they're trying to do right here. Is going to keep the offense on the field. 4th and 4 from the Colonel 42. Ball on the near hash. Saints going to go. Anderson calling for the snap. They may try to draw the Colonels offside. Snap back, Anderson looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket, Rainey giving chase. Anderson throws over the middle, tips it, it falls incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. Colonels will get it back. 1st and 10 at their own 42. With 4:28 to play in the third. Greenville Christian on top, 14-13.
Huge stop by our defense, and I think that they know exactly where they were going to ball. Lawson Stokes, that number 1 that I can keep alluding to, they threw the ball at him. He was in double coverage, and our defense knew Lawson was going to get the ball.
High formation behind Putnam. Selby moved early. It took forever for a flag to be thrown. It'll be a false start against the Colonels. Back them up to the 37.
Late flag thrown in there, and Leland, he knew that he started a little bit early, and Ashton was off to the races.
1st down and 15 for the Colonels.
Yeah, I think Ashton, he said, man, anybody chase me? That's right. So what are they doing? The whistle.
Looked back and saw that, and thought he had him another touchdown.
1st and 15 for the Colonels from their own 37 with 4:24 to play in the third. Colonels trailing Greenville Christian 14-13. Putnam under center. Selby comes in motion to the backfield. They'll fake the toss to him. Putnam looking to pass. Now dumps it off. Caught by Selby. In traffic. Makes a couple of men miss and taken down from behind across the 40 to the 42. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it looked like that he was trying to go deep on a fly route on the far side of the field. He had I couldn't think of Spencer. I knew his number. I called it plenty last week, and I was trying to find my roster, man. And Spencer Robinson on the fly route, and he just couldn't get the ball out. I had a little bit of pressure on him, and unfortunately wasn't able to get the ball.
2nd and 10, high formation behind Putnam. Handoff will go to Selby, and he's taken down for a loss back at the 40. Ken Howard busts through to bring him down. 3rd and 12.
I know that I'm sitting here watching the players. Ashton, he's looking at Coach Nestor, and it's like, give me the ball, give me the ball. I think Ashton's doing it right now. He's wanting to carry this ball. Don't think he's going to get on 3rd and 12, but I think moving forward we might see a big dose of him in the 4th quarter, trying to keep him fresh for the 4th.
Backs are split on either side of Putnam, working from the gun on 3rd and 12. He's in trouble, dropped in the backfield. Lawson Stokes comes up with the sack. The ball came loose. They'll say Putnam was down. They'll mark it at the Colonel 34. Loss of 6 on the play.
Not a good series for us. It looked like they were trying to set up a screenplay to Ashton, and they read that wisely and wasn't able to get him the ball at all.
The pony on to punt. He'll stand at his own 22. Antonio Moore back to return for the Saints. High end over end kick. Moore going to take it at the 35. Catches in traffic, returns it to the 40. 31-yard punt, 5-yard return. 1st and 10, Saints from their own 40 with 2:21 to play in the third. Greenville Christian on top by 1, 14-13.
I don't know if you noticed it, Watson, but he dropped that punt right there.
I thought it looked like,
yeah, he just picked it up, and I don't know if you can really go up and do that after you drop it. If you muff it like that, if you can pick up and run. But anyway, he tried, and luckily we were able to shut that down.
1st and 10, Greenville Christian from their own 40. Saints looking to extend the lead. They took the lead for the first time on a Palmer 7-yard run with 9:34 to play in the third. Trips right for Anderson. He'll bring a man in motion into the backfield. That's Mohead. Handed off right side to Palmer. Howell first to make contact. Several Colonels come in to help out with the tackle. They'll mark him at the 43. 3-yard pickup will bring up 2nd and 7. Jeff Rainey gets in there as well.
Watson, I was looking at some of these stats that I have. I think that's one of the first times that Ashton's been able to get to the quarterback or get to the running back. I don't have him down for any tackles except that one. Got him down for a couple assists, but they were keying on him all week long.
Trips left on 2nd and 7. Quick pass out in the left flat, complete to Riley, and he's wrestled down. Brandon Brown had him around the ankles. He was fighting, trying to get away. Several Colonels came in for help. We'll mark it back at the 38, a 5-yard loss. We'll bring that 3rd and 12.
I tell you, John Luther Selby's played an excellent game tonight. He's had that pick that he had on senior night, and then right there, Brandon Brown slowed him down a little bit, and then John Luther just came in there and finished up on that good-looking play for him, coming up from his linebacker position and stopping him for a loss.
Ticking down toward a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Greenville Christian on top 14-13. Saints have it 3rd and 12 from their own 38. Ball on the near hash, 4 wide for Anderson. We've seen him go to Rigsby on one series, and outside of that, it's been Anderson running the show. Quick pass, right side, caught in traffic. Mohead trying to scamper out of defenders. He does so, has a first down into Colonel territory across midfield to the 47. There is a Colonel down on the far sideline. Then slow to get up, slowly crawling to his feet. That is Thomas Putnam.
That's not good. You need to kind of keep him healthy. We had a couple of guys miss him right there in the backfield, and you got to make those plays. You're 3rd and 12, getting late into the 3rd quarter, under a minute. Got to make those plays in open space, and unfortunately, we did.
1st and 10 Saints from the Colonel 47. Ball on the far hash, 4 wide for Anderson. Gives straight ahead to Palmer. Makes one man miss the line of scrimmage and works inside the 45 to the 44. 3-yard pickup will bring up 2nd and 7. That's likely the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, how they've just been taking their time. I would think that's what they're doing. It looks like that's what Coach McClendon is doing. Just going to take to the 4th with the lead. And for a good one, Watson, here going into the 4th.
1-point game. Greenville Christian on top, 14-13. As we go to the 4th quarter, we'll take a 1-minute break and be back. Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
It's grocery professor, and I'm about to lay some learning on you, so pay attention. This is how shoppers value food works. It's simple. The price on the shelf is what they pay to get the food. And then they add 10% at the cash register. It ain't a tax. It covers all expenses, the rent, payroll, electricity. Them coolers don't run on unicorn sneezes. Look at it like this. If you're paying for Shoppers Value to find out the best food at the best price, then that's the deal. Shoppers Value Foods. Highway 82 in Indianola. Class dismissed.
I'm Greg Bills from Bill's Body Shop in Rural, Mississippi, and I want to fix your car. We've been in business for 40 years in the same location. We're a family-owned business and currently have 3 generations still working under the same roof. If you're ever in an accident, we can tow your vehicle, help you with your insurance claim, get you in a rental car, repair your vehicle, and deliver it back to you in usually under a week. We're located at 501 South Oak Street, Highway 49, Louisville, Mississippi. Give us a call today, 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
Welcome back, Watson Cook, Brian Burge with you as we start the 4th quarter here from Legion Field. We've got a good one. Greenville Christian leading 14-13 over the IA Colonel Saints. As we start the 4th quarter, have 2nd and 7 from the Colonel 44. Saints working left to right here in the final period. Colonels could use a stop here.
Yeah.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Riley comes in motion near side. They hand it off to it. Runs it straight ahead. And has a first down pickup. Hit hard by the pony, but he picks up the first down at the 36. 8-yard gain.
Could have been close to a helmet to helmet, but it looked like the pony hit him with his pads instead of his helmet. So, just ran it right at us, Watson, and we weren't able to stop it right then.
1st and 10, Greenville Christian from the Colonel 36. Anderson works out of the gun. Hands off to Palmer. Straight ahead. Taken down. Polifini and Kimball. Bring him down at the 32. 4-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 6.
Be second down, 2nd and 6.
You know, it looks like the Greenville Christians content, just huddling up, going to the line of scrimmage, just milking this play clock down, and, you know, we're just going to have to stop them. We need a big defensive stand right here.
2nd and 6 from the 32. Palmer will line up to the right of Anderson, 4 wide. Quick pass, left side, caught in the flat by Mohead. He's got a first down before he's taken out of bounds by Zapponi. They'll mark it near the 25. Saints will move the chains. 1-point lead for Greenville Christian, 14-13. Time is their friend right now, still early in the 4th. But like you said, the Saints just taking their time milking as much as possible. Ball will be spotted just inside the 25 at the 24, 1st and 10. Anderson takes a step, hands off to Palmer. Makes a couple of Colonels miss. Runs far side, taken out of bounds around the 20.
Palmer, number 2 on the carry.
Tell who that was over on the far side. May have been Coleman.
Maybe I was looking at number 14. I think it was Grant Coleman. That's tackle number 7 for him, and a couple sacks for him tonight. He's had a good game. Our defense has got to step up. Our defensive line has to penetrate into the backfield and get a stop right here. They've just been they're running at will with us tonight in the second half.
2nd and 5 from the 19. We approach the 10-minute mark. Anderson calls his own number off the play fake. Polifini giving chase. Anderson lost it downfield. Picked up Woods Toller. He's got a chance to take it. Toller is going to go 75 yards. John Weaver still be beside himself. Takes the soccer slide at the 35. Toller with a big pick. His 3rd interception of the year. Anderson would have been better off just going down to the ground, but the Colonels have life. Toller puts it on top 19-14 with 9:50 to play in the game.
Well, we called them out. You know, I said our defensive line had to step up and do something. I'm telling you, I'm really impressed with Rainey right here. Jeff Rainey's had a good game. He was the one that got in the backfield, disrupted that a little bit. He tried to keep the play in front of him, and then all of a sudden, as they're trying to run this switch, the quarterback should have just taken the knee or taken the sack, I guess you could say. And all of a sudden, we said, look, we needed a big play. We got it. Touchdown, Colonels.
Colonels going to go for 2, try to make it a 7-point game as they lead 19-14 with 9:50 to play.
This is scary. I don't like this.
Putnam will go under center with I formation in the backfield. Howell and Selby. They run the option. Left side, Putnam tosses to Selby, and he's going to be taken down from behind. He cannot get there. It remains a 5-point lead for the Colonels, 19-14 with 9:50 to play after the Woods Toller pick 6. Takes it in, we'll say 75 yards. Looks like he got it right around the 25-yard line. That's what we'll go with. Sounds good.
Sounds good. I think he's good for it. And I was shocked to see Woods in there on that 2-point conversion. He was still in there. He's gasping for some air, but look, I tell you, that was a big play by the senior right there. Stepping up when he had to. That's why, and look, he'll never forget senior night. You know, he hasn't had that much success catching the ball or running it, but I can assure you, Woods is a man of few words. But the day that he has kids, he'll tell them about, let me tell you about senior night. But you might even get a smile out of Woods tonight. I know his grandmother Barbara is, I know she's beside herself tonight. You know, I know Robin is his mom as well. Good looking play. Man, we needed that. I tell you, Watson, that could be, and I know it's still early in the 4th quarter, but not only a game changer, but that could be a season changer right there.
So the Colonels on top, 19-14 with 9:50 to play. Saints set to get it back. Robertson will tee it up at the 40. Kick right to left. Boy, did he get a boot in that one. The wind held it up a little bit.
Yeah.
As Mohead takes that at the 2, returns it straight ahead across the 15, 20, 25, and taken down around the 27. Saints will have it 1st and 10.
Couple updates. 21-14, MRA. They're up on Prep in the 3rd. Also, Lee Academy, 28-21 on North Delta. North Delta's getting a comeback. Marshall, 28-20 in the 3rd. Carroll, 36-0 right now over Tunica in the 4th.
And that Marshall lead, that's over Winona, correct?
That's right. That's correct.
1st and 10, Saints from their own 27. Ball on the far hash. We'll give it to Palmer. Straight ahead. Has running room. 1st down and more to the 40. Makes a man miss. 45 to midfield. Steps out of bounds in Colonel territory at the 47. 30-yard run.
You know, you hear a lot of times on Saturday, and then you hear a lot of times on Sunday once, a running back just getting stronger as the game goes along. And I think that's what we're seeing with Palmer, Marlon Palmer. Good-looking back, and I think he's just getting stronger as the game goes on. And you know, our defense has got to stop them. Need to penetrate and stop them right here before they get any closer to the end zone.
Correct myself, a 26-yard run. Still a 1st down for the Saints. The Colonel 47, ball on the far hash. Anderson, quick pass out in the flat, complete to Stokes. Flag is down. Stokes inside the 35, taken down. Robertson comes away with the football. Here, look what I got.
Yeah. Officials wasn't buying it, though.
Flag is down back at the Colonel 49. And Spencer indicating it will go against the Saints.
Trying to wait and see what they're going to call, huh?
Well, I hope he's right, because Spencer was emphatic on his indication that it's against Greenville Christian. I believe that's an ineligible receiver downfield, perhaps, against Greenville Christian.
Stop.
It will go against the Saints.
Don't care. Stop.
9:23 to play, 19-14. Cardinals on top by 5 after the Woods-Toller interception return for a touchdown. They will step this off and mark it back. To the Greenville Christian 43.
Is that a personal foul, Watson, or something like that? I mean, they backed them up with 15 yards or 10 yards. I don't know.
That last time I checked, the eligible receiver was not a personal foul. But you're right. Saints just lost a chunk of yardage.
Yeah, but we're owed one. I remember early in the year at North Delta, I keep harping on it, but they got 20 yards on pass interference. So look, we owed one.
Well, they mark it off from the previous line of scrimmage, 10-yard penalty.
Okay.
1st and 10, so it didn't look like as much as originally thought. As Palmer works up to the 49, 6-yard gain.
Let's roll 30 seconds in.
Warren Toller coming over to make the stop. 9:05 to play, clock running. Colonel's on top by 5, 19-14. 2nd and 14 for the Saints from their own 49.
And that RBI orbit bubble. I don't know what they call it. See that right there?
Moore goes in motion far side. Anderson takes a snap. Quick pass caught by Mohead out in the flat. And he's wrestled out of bounds. Walker's opponent at the 47. Bring up 3rd and 10.
I think at this time and point in the game, I believe that we're in four down territory if you're Greenville Christian. I could be wrong, but just by what they're doing is they're just dinking and dunking it down the field. What I mean by that is, they're just throwing the ball. Give me 4 yards on first down. Give me 5 yards on second down. And then, that's just that's kind of offense and what kind of game it's been tonight on offense for them. And they've pretty much been able to do what they wanted to do the second half.
3rd and 10 from the Colonel 47. Ball on the far hash. Anderson in trouble. Warren Toller giving chase. Lost it downfield, and it is incomplete. Tried to hit Moore going back across the middle of the field at the 40, and he couldn't haul it in. 4th and 10 coming up from the Colonel 47.
Yeah, I really thought he caught that ball, and I thought, my goodness, how in the world did he catch that? But luckily it did hit the ground. And look, once again, they shot themselves in the foot, and, they have put themselves 4th and 10, and big game right here. It looks like that they're going to go for it on 4th down, and, I'm after not getting any yards on 3rd down, I'm really shocked that
they better hurry. They just burned the timeout. The play clock was down to 9, and Anderson was still on the sideline. Saints will burn a timeout. It's their first of the second half. That'll stop the clock with 7:36 left to play. We've got a good one. Colonel's on top by 5, 19-14. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
20 seconds left with Let's Make Money. It's time for our first guest to pick a category of their choice. Alex, I'll take reliable banking for $600. Though it's local, this bank is known for having expansive online capabilities. Community Bank? Correct. Reliable banking, $800. The Small Business Administration ranked this bank #1 in Mississippi for SBA loans. Community Bank? Correct again. Reliable banking, $1,000. All right, Alex, this is for all the marbles. This bank is truly like no other bank you know. Community Bank, we have a winner!
Community Bank, always the right answer.
Hey, this is Chris McLean with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We're in our 2nd generation operating in the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
Welcome back. Watson Cook, Brian Brothers with you from Indianola, where the Colonels lead Greenville Christian 19-14 with 7:41 to play. Coming out of the timeout, Saints have 4th and 10 from the Colonel 47. They're going to go. Quarterback Anderson works out of the gun. Steps up in the pocket. Has time. Lost downfield, and it's incomplete with through the hands of Spencer Robertson. Diving effort for the interception. Couldn't come up with it, but the Colonels did it anyway. A turnover on downs. Colonels will have it 1st and 10 at their own 47.
Yeah, it's one of those that, you want to make that interception, but really we're better off if you just let the ball to the ground being 4th down. Got good field position. Watching, we hadn't been able to do anything really on the ground since the first of the game, and, our defense has played well. Our offense has sputtered some. Needed just a good long drive.
1st and 10 from the 47. Putnam under center with I formation in the backfield. Quick hitter to Powell straight ahead. He's in Saint territory. They're trying to strip it. They cannot do it. Powell stays on his feet, works inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line. Maybe the 34. Greenville Motorsports 1st down. 19-yard run out of Powell.
Ball security. Ball security is the big thing right here. They were trying to go for the strip, and with Ashton just holding on to the ball like he did, he was able to get a couple more yards. Listen, we're fixing to. This is big right here. Just need a good long drive.
Toller comes in motion, handoff goes straight ahead. Powell again. Works to the 25 before he's taken off his feet. 9-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I can't emphasize it too much, is that just ball security, hold on to the ball. They're trying to strip, tried to do the same thing right there. 2nd down and 1. This is the time that you like to see Ashton Powell just take over the game. I see he's coming out of the game right here just to get a breather, but, it's his time. I think everybody in this stadium knows that it's number 3's time, and hopefully he can just get a breather right here and get him back on the field. That clock is running.
6:30 to play. Colonel's on top by 5, 19-14. 2nd and 1 from the St. 25. Selby in motion to the right. It comes Toller to the left, and he's got running room. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Rhodes Toller, his second of the night. This one on offense after the pick six earlier. The senior takes it in from 25 yards out. 25-yard run for number 25, and you're right. He's going to remember senior night for a while. Yeah, he is. I'm proud of him, and he's had a good game and had a good career. I've enjoyed watching Woods run the ball, and it's just his second carry of the game. His first carry went for -1 yard, but he was able to get that 25-yard touchdown right there. Good looking play by Woods. 3 plays, 53-yard drive for the Colonels. On top, 25-14. Robertson's extra point up and good. It's a 12-point lead for the Colonels. 26-14 with 6:17 to play. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back. You're listening to Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Get ready for the woods at Outlaw Sporting Goods in Greenwood. Find stands, attractive speed, ammunition, rifles, and shotguns. Outlaw is a certified Benelli dealer. Find boots and clothing from Southern Marsh, Gruel, and Drake. We have a wall of handguns, archery range, bows by Hoyt, Elite, and Bowtech, crossbows, youth bows, Rage, broadheads, Yeti coolers in every size and color. Duck hunters, we have decoys, shells, and waders. If you need it, Outlaw Sporting Goods has it. When you leave Outlaw Sporting Goods, you just feel better. Outlaw Sporting Goods, Greenwood.
I'm Billy Robertson, and on behalf of Cannon Motors of Mississippi, I invite you to experience the Cannon difference. We pride ourselves on customer service and look forward to serving you. Our Chevrolet dealership on Highway 61 in Cleveland has a selection of vehicles that will meet your needs. We hope that you'll take advantage of the great deals we have on our new Chevrolet Traverse, Tahoe, and Silverados this month. And remember, when the smoke clears, nobody beats a Cannon deal. Nobody. Chevrolet, finding new roads.
My crew's, I got a crew there too.
Robertson's kick taken by Mohead at the 5-yard line, returns it up to the 21, taken off his feet there by Walker's the pony. Saints will have it 1st and 10, still plenty of time on the clock, 6:11 to play. Indianola on top, 26-14. They'll put it at the St. 22.
Yeah, you're going to see a little bit more urgency, I would believe, out of Greenville Christian right now. Just with 6 minutes and a little bit of change left in this ball game. They have really just 2 timeouts left, and it's just going to have to show a little bit more urgency. They've been huddling up, but I'd look for them to go a little bit more hurry up.
Trips left for Anderson, swings it out in the flat, caught by Moore. Follows his blocks up the far sideline. Now cuts back inside of the 30, gets up to the 33, stacked up there by Toller, driven back by several blue shirts. That will be good enough for a Greenville Christian first down.
Can you stop talking about this? It's making me actually feel bad for you.
Still, just giving them a lot of time and a lot of area, a lot of push right there by the offensive line, and is able to give him a lot of open space, and we can't do that. And trying to keep everything in front of us, I understand that, but look, we can't give them 10 yards every play.
Everybody does.
1st and 10, Saints trips near side for Anderson. Steps up in the pocket, goes deep downfield, has Stokes open and overshoots him by 3 or 4 yards. Stokes highly frustrated. He knew he had steps on Brandon Brown, and if Anderson had put that where he wanted, that was an easy 6.
He just outran Brandon. I mean, and Brandon was just flat-footed right there, and you see him coming out of the game right now. Coach Putnam's going to give him an earful, I can imagine, but you can't stand flat-footed when you got somebody like Stokes that you're trying to guard, and he just ran right past him.
Incomplete pass results in 2nd and 10 from the St. 33. Ball on the far hash. Anderson from the gun takes the snap. Fires downfield, incomplete. This time he left it short of Stokes. Selby had the coverage, and Stokes could take himself out of the game. I don't know if he didn't appear to come up hurt, but he's dropped the helmet, going over to the sideline, going over to the bench.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. That's hopefully everything's okay with him, but don't know what's going on.
So 3rd and 10 for the Saints. Clock is stopped after the incomplete pass. 5:33 to play. 12-point lead for the Colonels, 26-14. Greenville Christian, 3rd and 10. 4 wide for Anderson. Steps up in the pocket, throws, incomplete, short hop again as, boy, he's missed 3 open receivers in a row, this time looking for Mohead around the 47. 4th and 10 coming up for the Saints.
Yeah, just he's short hopping it. You know, he overthrew Stokes on that long play that he was there, but then just short hopping the last couple of times, and can't have that when you're trying to come back. And you know, luckily for us, it leaves them 4th and 10. Obviously, they got to go for it with just 5 minutes down and 5 minutes left, 5 minutes and 27 seconds left, and down by 12. Defense just needs to keep everything in front of them. Listen, don't let them get 10 yards. That's the name of the game right here. We'll give you 9. We'll give you 7. You know, but we're not going to give you 10.
4th and 10, Greenville Christian.
No, he said he's going to do it.
They want to stay in it. Need a first down pickup here. Yeah.
You deserved it. The way you acted on it, you deserved it.
Ball at the Saints 33. Flags are down. And a false start against the Saints. So, task just became a little more difficult. 4th and 15.
Yeah, it's been the story of the game, really. You know, just some undisciplined plays right there. They had it first and go early in the game, and just had a couple bad penalties. Once again, backs them up with them short hopping the balls on the last couple of plays. You want to keep it 4th and 10, but unfortunate for them, fortunate for us, though, that it is 4th and 15 now.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right for Anderson on 4th and 15 from the 28. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Hammer as he lets it go. Downfield, through the hands of Mike Mohead. They've dropped another touchdown opportunity. Wow, give Anderson credit. He stood in the pocket. He was destroyed by Warren Toller, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And Mohead let his quarterback down there.
Yeah, it's really, you know, just turned into the Toller show. Warren, he's had some good plays. He's had a couple of tackles tonight, and then he just he put a good lick on the quarterback right there. He did stand in the pocket. Listen, he just dropped that ball. And it looks like Coach Nestor just going to try to go to what we like to do, get the ball to Powell.
Go to Selby around the right side. They fake the give to Powell, and Selby works inside the 25 after the turnover on downs. He'll move to the 22. 6-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I really thought the formation that we were coming out in that you would see Ashton Powell get the ball, but gave it to Leland Selby right there up the middle, and he had some good yardage right there.
4:50 to play. Clock running. Colonel's on top, 26-14. Colonels will take their time breaking the huddle. 2nd and 4 from the Greenville Christian 22. Toller comes in motion near side. Handoff goes to Powell straight ahead, and he slips down at the 20, falls to the 19. 3-yard gain will bring up 3rd and 1, and Greenville Christian going to burn a timeout.
Yeah, he's trying to reach for
I beg your pardon.
Still going to let it run. They give him a first down?
Well, yeah, first down pickup.
Okay.
I thought he was short. The official on the near side had him at the 19. They put it at the 18. So 1st and 10 Colonels. I beg your pardon.
We'll take it anyway. You know, I was going to say that you like to have that 3rd and 1. You know, if you have to have a 3rd down, that's what you like to have it. But you know, at some point in time, you know, you got to start thinking about using these timeouts, and that's exactly what Coach Nestor burns one right here.
Yeah, the play clock was running down. I don't think he had the personnel on the field.
Yeah.
4:04 to play. Colonels on top, 26-14. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Where are you going? To Pat's store. Why are you going there? To help Sugar fix his work. Wait, hold on, I'll come in with you. What are you going to do? I am going to help customers. Call us at Robertson Flooring Service. We can beautify your house and satisfy your flooring needs.
Robertson Floor Service has been serving your flooring needs since 1992. When it comes to floors, we've got you covered. 662-887-4477.
Come to Robertson Floor Service and get a free Coke.
Pecans are only the beginning of what you'll find at Indianola Pecan House. Stop in for gift items from your favorite universities, great silver and gold create custom gift baskets for any occasion. Come in and sample the most recent flavors of pecans, crunchy praline popcorn, and crunchy praline. Serving pecans around the world for over 30 years from 1013 Highway 82 East, Indianola Pecan House, home of the original praline pecan.
1st and 10, Colonel's out of the timeout. Handoff goes around the right side to Leland Selby. And he works inside the 15 to the 13, 5-yard pickup. Colonel's looking to burn some clock. 3:48 to play. Indianola 26, Greenville Christian 14. Watson Cook and Brian Burge with you from Legion Field. Been a good ball game.
Yeah.
Colonel's able to pull away here late in the fourth. Woods Toller a pick six early in the fourth to put the Colonels on top. And after a turnover on downs, Toller with a 25-yard touchdown run. Colonels on top here as they give off to Powell straight ahead on second down. And the ball is on the ground. It's been recovered by Greenville Christian. Wow. That was on the ball come out.
You know, I did. I saw a lot of Greenville Christian players just signaling that they had the ball, but, you know, you see people doing that. That's not good. That's Ashton's second fumble of the game tonight, and moving forward, getting close to playoff time, we got to learn to hold on to the ball right there. So a little bit of life left with for Greenville Christian.
They've got 2 timeouts to work with, down 2 scores, 3:20 on the clock. See what they do with Anderson here. He missed 3 wide open targets on the previous drive, and then had one dropped on 4th down. Anderson looking to throw, 4 wide, pump fake, steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, nobody home. He's trying to hit Mohead around the 34, overshot everybody.
You know, I think Mohead is his go-to guy downfield. He likes Stokes out of the backfield on those little swing passes, but anything else downfield, he really likes to see Mohead and tries to get him on that post or that fly route. You know, they're not out of the woods right here, but they're going to have to start making up some ground pretty quickly.
The incomplete pass will stop the clock with 3:14 left. 2nd and 10, Saints from their own 13. Ball on the far hash. Anderson will bring Riley in motion to the near side. Quick throw out in the flat, caught by Riley. Tries to spin out of a tackle, spins into Grant Coleman, and he'll be taken down at the 21. 8-yard gain will bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Grant really just put a bear hug around him, picked him up and said, look, you're not going anywhere. He was kicking his feet and he wasn't going anywhere. Good looking play by Grant.
2:50 on the clock. Anderson takes the snap, looking to throw. Left side, caught by Stokes. He's got a first down. Good open field tackle. Brandon Brown didn't let him get much more after the reception. They'll drop him at the 28, 7-yard gain. That will stop the clock and move the chains.
A little bit of frustration probably out of I think, Brandon Brown's time and said, listen, you might beat me all night long. You're not going to beat me right here. Kept in front of him. Good looking play. Good stop. Good tackle.
Anderson looking to pass on 1st and 10. Sets up, throws right side through the hands of Selby. Caught by Short. Boy, Selby thought he had a pick six. Instead, it went through his hands into the hands of Jermichael Short. Gain of 5 to the 32. Clock runs with 2:10 to play. Greenville Christian down 2 scores. They need to make something happen in a hurry. Low snap, ball on the ground. Anderson in trouble. And he's going to be wrestled down in the backfield. Boy, Colonel's had a shot to recover that, but Putnam and Obasanjo bring him down back at the 28, and Greenville Christian will burn their second timeout. That'll stop the clock with 2:01 to play.
Our defense has really stepped up when they had to tonight. You know, it's been bend but don't break, and really what they've been doing all year long in some of these closer games. Last week, same way, it's bend but don't break. You know, they were able just to do a couple swing passes and get some outside, but when it got crunch time, we was able to stop some plays, and that's exactly what we're doing tonight. Leaves them 3rd and 9, and our defense has really stepped up. I'm proud of them because it hadn't been pretty at times, but they've stood the test. and really just held them to 14 points. I don't know what the yardage is, but I would be shocked if Watson. I can almost assure you that they have a lot more yardage than we do on offense. The offensive yardage, I bet it could almost be double. They've really moved the ball on us, but our defense is held strong.
See if the defense can hold a couple more times here. 3rd and 10, Saints from their own 28. IA on top, 26-14 with 2:01 to play. Anderson going deep down the left side, looking for Stokes. Goes off the back of Brandon Brown and incomplete. Great coverage out of the junior Brown. Incomplete pass will leave the Saints with 4th and 10. Clock is stopped with 1:55 to play.
Yeah, that easily could have been pass interference. Brandon Brown didn't turn around and lift the ball, and you don't have to do that in high school. But either way, we were lucky that it just fell to the turf, and almost just a desperation throw is what they had right there.
So likely the game here. Anderson out of the gun on 4th and 10. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Here comes pressure. Steps up in the pocket. He's got to run it now. He's past the line of scrimmage, and going to be taken down. Brandon Brown throws him out of bounds back near the 30. Turnover on downs, and boy, as a junior quarterback, Anderson's got to know.
Yeah.
He's got to get that ball out of his hands right there.
Yeah, at this time of the year, you're at week 9. You're 9 games into the season now. He's more like a junior or senior. He knows better than that, and he knows that if you got 9 yards, you gotta throw that ball up. And look, if it gets intercepted at that point of the game, it really doesn't matter. You just gotta do whatever you can to pick up the first down.
The 4th turnover on downs in the second half for Greenville Christian. Wow. Colonels take over 1st and 10 at the St. 30. 1:43 to play. Greenville Christian can only stop the clock one more time. Colonels on top by 2 scores. Backs are split behind Putnam. He will take a knee. Actually, that is Cole Farrell in the game getting a snap at quarterback. Going to see John Clayton Chisholm check in for the first time tonight. He'll get a couple of snaps. Greenville Christian elects not to stop it. 1:18 to go, clock running. 26-14, Colonels with a good showing here tonight on senior night, and a couple of seniors leading the charge. John Luther Selby and Woods Toller. Another kneel down for Farrell. Colonels will have to snap it one more time.
It's a big win. We said it would playoff implications. It's been a big game for us tonight, and I tell you, I'm impressed with how this team has really responded after things didn't really go our way at the first of the year. See all these seniors over here, they're just jumping up, having a good time, and knowing that it's their last regular season game.
One more kneel down will do it. Colonels will win this one 26-14. They improved to 5-4 on the year. As you just mentioned, the last